Promise
two,
nothing. Leave no
one.
quarter. No one shall make you
If you're
alive.
up on stereo, feeling all days to come to Two-Side on Tuesdays and Thursdays, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and smoking, joking with the boo. Oh yeah, I'm toking. Okay, that's all I got.
John, I'm the boo.
John, it's about time you fucking listen to me, bud. It's about time you learn what I'm saying so you can break the guidelines. Well, you know what, YouTube? I got guidelines in my community too, and John breaks them every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. It's good to have laws so John knows what I'll yell at him for. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are the Two-Sided Pod. We're every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Sandwich time if you happen to be across the pond. Folks, if you're tuning in live right now on the stereo streets, click that link above your heads and see us live on the YouTubes. If you can't catch us live on the YouTubes, you can catch us on all the socials at Two-Sided Pod is our handle, all lowercase, no underscores. Ain't that right, John?
How do they catch us on the YouTubes?
Like chlamydia, pass it among your friends. Tell your neighbor and go to local parties. Oh, no. At Two-Sided Pod, all lowercase, all one word, no underscores.
And also, laugh, as my boy Pete might say.
Now you're just belittling the way I talk, John. Some of us have voices for radio.
Some of us have faces for radio.
Right?
I don't have a show today. Do you have anything?
You know what I have, John? I never have a show. I can truly tell you, I never have a show. The show in mind, the show that I keep in my pocket, that I walk through the valley of the shadow of death with every day, is my yes-andingness. So no show? Perfect, Sean. That leads me to my next question. When will you be serious and tell me you have nothing planned?
Never, because I am ready for a show. Let's get a shot ready, and I just need to pull some sound effects up. Hold on real quick. Hey, when's the last time you slept, Pete? Just checking. For friend.
Literally right before my alarm went off to get drunk for this show.
So 2 days ago?
Yeah. Well, today's Tuesday, so yeah, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday night. Yeah. Why? Don't be a bitch about it, John. Oh, you're gonna fucking cry me a river. You know what? You know what this is? You know what this is, John? John.
What is that?
You know what this is?
What is that?
That's the smallest beer bong in the world that I'm drinking and to get drunk, to weep with you and your tears. Oh, you were expecting a little violin? Well, John, I don't have time for music. We're still drinking, even when we're making jokes.
Would you like some pate with that wine? Wait, hold on. But pate is good with wine. So no, yeah. With that wine. All right, I'm done.
No, I don't like wine, but I love pate. Like, honestly, there's nothing like, folks, this is a little community service message from the Two-Sided Pod. Well, from my boy Pete of this Two-Sided Pod. When you're going on a long trip on a train or a car, make sure you pack your pockets with pate, because there's nothing like a pocket full of pate for making those car rides a little more happy. Pocket Pate, brought to you by my boy Pete of the Two-Sided. Cheers, John.
You spoiled our newest sponsor, but hey, thank you, Pocket Pate. I need
Hey, are you playing with your junk? No, I'm rearranging my pocket pate. Yeah, that's what I said.
I didn't know Pocket Pate, the quote, the kids call them junk these days.
We call it junk. Well, back in my day, we called it pocket pate. We were classy and alliterative. Fucking, we all had thesauruses and minds that would wander for days. Ain't that right, John?
What?
Wandering minds want to know. Huh?
We got 3 packets of pop those packets, and Peter Piper might make a. Just do it.
Shut your goddamn mouth, John. You're making it weird.
I don't have to be quiet recording this voice message because I've got the house to myself. Yeah, motherfuckers. Which is why I'm probably not going to go to the gym this morning.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hi, guys.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, hey, welcome to the party. Good morning. And if you're not going to the pool, we're going to try our best to make sure you're wet after this show. Ain't that right, John? Because if your bathing suit ain't hanging up after the morning, people are going to ask questions. So we need to get that done for you. Ain't that right? Or my name ain't Pocket Pate.
What up, John? What up, Pete? How we living tonight?
What's happening, bud? What's up? Mime Fox, Desert Fox, Foxy Lady. What's up?
Nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
How'd y'all enjoy Earl Camp weekend?
Yeah,
laughable. Sorry, bad stuff.
we did not, and I guess in the grand scheme of shit, I probably shouldn't have even went anyway. But it still hurts. It still hurts.
It does.
It was a fun time that could have been had by some.
Could have been had by us, motherfucker.
Coulda, shoulda, would. Yeah.
We would have annoyed some people, but hey, que sera, sera, or something.
Whatever will be, will be.
Mm-hmm.
It's two sides.
Yeah.
It's 8:09 Mountain Standard Time. I don't know where it is in the rest of the planet, but what up?
What up? It's 8:12 here. It's weird. We have that time change, mountain time. It's crazy, bro. I went to Mammoth Lakes this weekend, so drove up on Friday, 5 hours up north. Didn't realize how long it was. It was a long fucking drive. Got some great pictures. I need to post them. I need to figure out how to post them. We'll post them. They'll be up. I sent them to John and Jules, but we'll post them. I didn't realize it was Earl Camp weekend, but I was out in the wilderness, smoking quite heavily with a like-minded individual. So it all worked out. Like I was representing strong. John just stayed awake all weekend for no apparent reason. If it counts, he took showers and a beer into the nope. Let me run that one back. He had to use quarters to take a shower downstairs, but he also brought beers with him and shower slippers. So it's very much like camping. No, fair enough. One more. Here we go. Get a shot ready. Here we go.
Big shout out to the fine folks in the room and salute to John L. Peacock Esquire, the man, the myth, the legend, and my boy Pete. That's pate good advice. Take a shot.
If I didn't have all this pate in my pocket, I could run up these stairs a lot faster. That's all I'm saying. But until that time, I will drink shots with you, John, to our boy Dub.
To our boy Dub. Oy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're
I'm gonna have to cut you off there. We can't do any more, else it's a copyright infringement.
Yeah, this is one thing we know about is infringement. Encroachment, enhancement, entrapment. John, we know a lot about entrapment. Oh, okay. I'm telling you what, my PO, he can tell you all about the entrapment I'm familiar with. Let me tell you, I complain every time I go take a piss test.
Hey, my boy Pete.
Hey, John.
Hey. Well, howdy.
Nope. It's a big lead up to a big letdown. I was super excited. I thought you were going to have comedic banter. I thought we were having a bit. I thought we were going to talk a little bit and talk like humans. Humans, John, like day-to-day people, the ones you see out your window when you look down from the street. John, I thought we were going to have that, but nope. nope, we're going to play didgeridoo and kazoo and really just go the other way. Just really take it a hard left. I like that, bud. You got to build up expectations to fucking dash them, because it wouldn't be as fucking crushing if I didn't believe in you so much when you pulled the rug out from under me. But good job, good job.
I'm John L. Peacock out in Brooklyn, New York.
My boy Pete in Southern California, trying to deal with this goddamn travesty that has become us.
And you're listening to Two-Sided, a live recorded travesty where each week I challenge Pete with a bit of the two sides of life. The fun and the serious.
Yeah, John, it's about goddamn time you start calling it what it is. The travesty that we appear on the weeknight, John. And it's not the fun and the serious, John. It's the me and the you. It's the right and the wrong, the yes and the no, the give and the take, the ebb and the flow, the push and the pull, the yin and the yang, John. It's the Pat and the Ty, the Fred and the Wilma, the Barnell, the Barney, the Fife. Oh no, it's gonna be the drum, the drummer, and the fife. Pum. So I make songs about our song. John, come on. Bum. No, John, I don't. The thing is, I think the big takeaway is that
the Bing Crosby and the Ziggy Stardust.
Yes, the inner and the outer labia, John. Yes. I think the big takeaway is that two things can be opposites and still be pretty okay. And that,
or
folks,
not.
is a message from the Two-Sided Podcast.
The less you know.
The more you know, the more you hate life.
There's a pocket to pap. You should pap it.
Well, I'm just saying. John, ask yourself this, John. Would you or would you not be happier in life if you got kicked in the head? Not getting kicked in the head by a horse, but if you happen to lose 25 IQ points and you were just an ordinary person on the street.
Like ignorance is bliss?
What if John was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Stranger on his own, trying to make it. John, I don't know. Isn't it ironic, don't you think?
I don't have enough change for the bus. I don't have an exact change for the bus.
Yeah, no one ever does. That's why you need your transfer. Boy, if you don't have your transfer, I'm going to have to take that dollar bill, pin to your back, turn around so I can take that dollar bill. Okay, then I'm going to pin a transfer, and then you go up on your good day. Okay, John.
Tap it. Tap that pocket.
John's chest hair. It's a one bedroom, one bath. Pretty reasonable.
Right.
So inviting.
It's good if you can handle all the vermin. I'm telling you what, when the lights go out, the things that come out of that, oh, I dare you. Your walls are not moving. They are alive, my good friend. And he gets very upset if you're like, hey, let's go ahead. I'm going to change the drapes and pull the rug out and fucking, we're going to hardwood floor this. Then like, what? Yeah, he gets real testy about that shit.
The main thing is my hair scatters whenever light touches it. So that's why you don't see a lot of it normally.
But if you feed it after midnight, it gets evil. That's what happened to the one that was on his head. Gotta be fucking careful with those gingers, man. Crazy town.
I already did that. Oh, my boy Pete. Let's start with the general check-in.
Well, howdy. Well, fuck my couch, John. This is Groundhog's Day, but not as funny.
I mean, Pete, how are you feeling? Let's start with that general check-in.
I'm good. I'm hanging in there. Life is shit, but I went to Mammoth this weekend. I don't have another vacation till December, but then I have pretty much the month of December off. So, you know, there's some good shows on. Smoke some good weed. Yeah, pretty much a good standard weekend. I feel okay. I feel good about my life choices. I feel good about my prospects. I feel like I have not wronged anyone in a fortnight at least.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And I'm not talking about the video game, because I wrong people on that motherfucker all the time.
How long is a fortnight?
It's actually I believe it's 10 days.
Is it
21 days? It's 3 weeks or 10 days. 21
Four score is 20 years, right?
Yeah, well, depends on if they're how you rate them. Are we doing the rating system? Because you could be
rating system, right?
Yeah. You could be a city 6, but a mountain 9. The rating system. It's all where you go. John, when I was in Mammoth, I was something to behold. I had on a workman's coat, fucking a ne'er-do-well, a gleam in my eye. I was talking to all the campers, making friends left and right. I'm telling you, buddy.
Is there anything more to that?
No, because you're gonna give me shit because like, and you're with Scott, who's fucking yoga, jujitsu, taking his shirt off to do cold plunges. Like, yeah, well, fuck him. Number one, it's cold as fuck. He shouldn't be doing that.
Go on.
No, here's the deal. And number two, John, you know, I feel like sometimes I'm the actor in the movie Memento, where I realize I'm just in the middle of a sentence. I'm like, what's happening? What am I talking about? I'm like, oh, I should probably shut the fuck up. Is this a lawsuit? Is this a deposition? Do I need to call a lawyer? Am I my own lawyer? I object.
Am I suing this person? I think I'm suing this. Oh no, this person's suing me. The person's suing me.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting sued here. But the best one, John, is consensual sex. I'm gonna consensually have sex with this person, and they say, "Oh no, I'm consensually having sex with you." Like, oh shit, I like that a lot. All right.
You have to get a Polaroid of them with a little like "it's okay" written over it on like the headboard. So like as you're coming to, you're like, "Oh, okay, so this is good. Okay, this is consensual. Keep going."
Right. Well, if the choke chain works correctly, you don't come to until after the whole act's over. That's what I found.
Well, I mean, that's a good point because speaking of the choke chain working properly, that leads us to our first lightning round.
It's time to get down. Yeah. Ooh, what's up, Johnny L. Peacock? What's up, my boy Pete?
Hey, what up, lightning round guy? I feel a little weird. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. We were talking about conventional thinking processes, and I don't believe in conventional wisdom. I believe in consensual wisdom, where we both agree to disagree.
Okay. So what does that have to do with how you're doing?
I don't know, man. I'm a crazy town in the paint store department right now. I don't know what's. Oh man. Anyway,
You ever feel like halfway through the sentence you're like the guy in Memento where you have no idea where that sentence is supposed to go?
no, I don't. I feel very Okay, wait. Thanks for having me. I gotta get going. Bye.
All right. Bye. Good talking with you. That was a great talk.
Jesus, bud. The fuck was that about? Like, I told you for so long, so often, like we need to just let's rethink all of our game plans. Let's not keep doing things because we kept doing them. If we were going to do that in the workplace, we would still smoke and drink cocktails at noon at our desks, John. And I'm not saying we shouldn't, John, but I say we don't. So we shouldn't keep doing the same things without questioning them. John, we need to question these. Anyway.
Okay. Well, speaking of doing things without questioning them, cheers, my boy Pete.
Oh, I like that. Here we go. Pink, pink, pink.
Bacow. And anybody who's anybody knows that the first lightning round of the episode is always a standard Q&A. My boy Pete, are you ready for the questions?
I better be ready, John. I have not done much of anything else the rest of this show, so if I don't start performing now, I'm going to have to get a little serious with my life choices. So yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
My boy Pete, first question. What's with these kids today?
These fucking kids, am I right? These fucking kids. And don't get me started about them cutting through my lawn. What's with these kids?
What's with these kids? Oh, I guess.
That's what
Yeah?
I know. Are you not hearing what I'm saying?
No.
Ask me again.
Hey, my boy Pete, what's with these kids today?
Right, what's with these fucking kids? And the way they're fucking cutting through my lawn. Stay on my fucking lawn, kid. What is with these goddamn kids? Am I right?
You're right. You're 100% correct, my friend. Second
Apparently
question, my boy Pete.
Apparently you weren't listening. I didn't enunciate correctly the first time. Sorry. Holy shit.
My boy Pete, have you heard their music? Sounds like noise to me.
John, back in my day, we had good things. We had the Beach Boys. We had Jan and Dean. We had the Untata music. We had let's be honest, we've always had Liberace.
Wow, some of us more than others.
Go on. John, what is with these fucking kids, these music? You can't understand the lyrics, John. If there's no subtitles on your radio, John, how am I supposed to understand what they're saying, John? These kids and their music. It's just a lot of noise. And that bass, John, oh, that bass, it rattles my windows and it scares the cats.
Next question, my boy Pete. Can you even name a good artist under the age of 30?
Back in my day, John, you weren't able to call yourself an artist until you were at least 75. And then you couldn't be good until you were dead. Oh, John. And then once you were dead, ooh, that's when the real work started. That's when you'd have to put in time, try and get your resume up. Really shop around for a good publicist. Maybe, I don't know, just maybe, get one of your works stolen. Let's get it on the people's minds again. Look what I've done for Da Vinci.
Final question, my boy Pete. How old were you when you knew you were old?
Fuck your couch number one, John. I don't fucking know that yet. You can suck my ass, you piece of fucking ginger shit. Here's the deal, John. Someone hold my baby. Someone hold my grandkids. And also stay off my lawn. But John, shut the fuck up. I am not old. Just because I happen to know things and I don't like the way that you, these newfangled contraptions and your tiki-talkies and your hash dances and your back in my day. Oh no, John, I don't even like it. Sometimes, John, I look to the future and I get scared, John. Oh, that's why I yell. It's out of fear. Oh no. He said honesty. Oh no, I'm scared of the future. Oh no, I'm scared of the truth. Yeah, sounds pretty accurate.
That's right, my repeat. You were 34 when you learned that you were old.
Last year? Jesus Christ, John.
Listen here. We're plowing through all this like nope, got nothing.
Like
But you've got a couple of packets
like,
pop.
like a NAMBLA member through an elementary school.
Like a Macbeth through the king's head. No, yeah, pop those packets and let's go forward.
Like a senior citizen through a farmer's market when they lose control over their car. We're making really good time. Shit, we're down by the baked goods by now.
Like a senior citizen when they're in the middle of a pool and they lose it all and they're getting out like, it wasn't me. Don't follow that brown streak.
Jesus Christ, John. We're trying to make them quick, concise, and now you're belittling our greatest generation because they're incontinent in the pool. John, we all have fun when they hit people at a farmer's market, John, but there's a goddamn limit, my friend. Have some decency. Respect your motherfucking others. These guys stormed the beaches at Normandy. Of course, they're a little sensitive when it comes around water, John. When it laps at your belly, that's oh no, John.
Shout out to the greatest generation.
Thank you for your service, pool man. All the chlorine you put in there is working out well. All right, we got a few pegs to pop. Shh, quiet.
Oh, I'm eventually such a broken sleeping pattern that I'm up at this time of the morning.
My friend.
Why is it so hard to get in contact with John L. Peacock and my voice is...
That's it.
Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, your friend and mine, the one, the only, Zippy. That's right, folks. God damn, where have you been? I see your posts. You've been doing some
hot minute.
Yeah, you've been doing some good stuff, man. I like your pictures.
Yeah. I learned about stones because of this man, Zippy. He's good people. He's a Belfastian, and he's a gentleman, a scholar, a saint, a sinner.
Don't say a fellow ginger.
He's a. Oh, okay.
I knew you were trying to lead up to it, and I won't let you say that.
He's not a fellow ginger. He's a normal person like everybody else, not me, of course. But he's a dear old friend of ours, a dear old fan of ours. In fact, our very number one fan. Number one fan.
Well, that's
from the very first episode.
You can't call people number one fans. Like, you know what? You're my number one fan. No, you can tell someone that I'm your number one fan, and then I get to block you and get security, get a restraining order. But if you tell someone else that you are my number one fan, then they get to get the restraining order and block you. So, John, you got to understand. Anytime you say declaratively, John, it's not good.
Well, he was actually our very first fan. That's why I mean number one.
Yeah, we'll stop holding up that big foam finger. Oh, sorry, that's just a normal ginger-sized finger. It looks like God damn. What are your pronouns? Fee, fi, fo, fum? Jesus, John.
I have cauliflower finger. It's fine.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and use my normal size finger to pop some of these packets. Look how dainty.
I literally took your Oyeki named artist that you like under the age of 30. I could not. I actually had to research and I found out that Machine Gun Kelly is 34. So, yeah, that's 4 years.
Yeah.
I don't even like Machine Gun Kelly.
No.
Okay,
at
so
all.
let's just be honest. Today's music is shit. Thank you.
See, John? Now who's an angry old man? Not me. I just turned 34 like Machine Gun Kelly. I hope to one day steal Brian Austin Green's next wife.
Oh my goodness, oh my gracious, it's the two-sided freaking pod. Jesus
Hey.
Christ, I almost said cracker. Jesus cracker, this looks like a two-sided and two, John and Pete doing the two-step, doing the do. You know what I'm saying? You, me, John and Pete, fucking, I'm watching. They're fucking. I mean, I'm fucking. They're watching. I mean, I don't know what I mean.
Go
Shut
on.
up, guys. It's just frequency. Just being a freak.
John was quick to come back in on this one. He's like, I got things to say. Go on.
Freaking right on.
That's right. We like Faith. Always here, always keeping it fresh, funky, babe. Always fresh and funky.
One more.
All right, till we get, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, we go.
Frequency said fucking.
Fucking. It'll happen. It will happen.
Oh my gosh! Look, it's Tuesday. Look, Tuesday night podcast. I can't even speak, you guys. I'm kind of stoned. Okay, I'm really stoned. But hi, John. Hi, Pete. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It was Tuesday earlier. It's Tuesday now. I hope you're having a great Tuesday.
Ready?
Bye, guys.
Ready? Tuesday. Fuck yeah. It's a Tuesday night with John L. Peacock. And my boy Pete in. Come on, go. You're right. You're good. All right.
No, people love us so much they keep on streaming in. We'll get this last one, and then we're going to cut it for now and get into our first segment. But pop that back.
Okay. Here we go. Oh shit.
Time zones are you guys in? So say, what time is it there for you now? Both for you, out of interest. Because I sometimes try to call you as the chat, and I wonder, am I calling at like fucking crazy times, like fucking 2 in the daytime, and I'm like, it's fucking 10 in the nighttime for me. What is the time difference?
I think we're on the same one. I think we're on the as Julie. So we're on at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Meanwich Sandwich time.
That's right.
So if it's 4 a.m. in the UK, it's 8 p.m. here and 11 p.m. where John is.
Yeah. So 5-hour difference for me out here in Brooklyn, New York, and an 8-hour difference for my boy Pete in Southern California, and Greenwich Meanwich Sandwich time where you happen to reside in Belfastia.
Do all that? Well, no, they have more. I was do a podcast on time zones. Jim Jeffries did a podcast on time zones, which was pretty funny. And I was like, this is how a podcast should be done, John. This is a podcast. This, John. They have a really good concept. They bring a guest on, and the guest is an expert in something. And they could be like a true expert, or like, self-proclaimed expert that all about this one thing. And then they ask Jim Jeffries a series of questions, and the expert has to rank him on 1 to 10 on accuracy. Then the other guy on the panel ranks him on confidence, and then the third guy, Forrest, ranks him on how hungry he is. And they do it, and it turns out like I listened to one on Vince Scully, listened to one on time zones. It was really good. Yeah. Did you know in Australia there's a city that has a half-hour different time zone? So you're on one side of the street, and you're on the other side. There's a half-hour time zone difference.
Yeah, in Indiana there's that with a couple of counties, the half-hour time difference.
Not half hour. It's hour, right? Not in Indiana. We don't do half hours, do we?
Are you in Indiana?
Are you in Indiana?
Maybe.
Are you talking about Indiana Feathers or Indiana Dot?
So we're going to get into our first segment, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, folks. If you're watching this live on the stereo streets, go ahead and click that link above our heads, because we're live on the YouTubes. That's right, folks. You can see us live now on the YouTubes. Our handle is @2sidedpod, all lowercase, all one word, no underscores. If you can't catch us live on Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, that's 4 a.m. Greenwich Meanwich Sandwich time on Wednesdays if you're across the pond. That's right, folks. We're on all the major socials. We're on Spotify. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Fans Only, Farmers Only, Patreon Only. Only Patreons for fans, fans for farmers with Patreons. I can't believe it's not butter and Christian Mingle. Just opened a new account on Christian Mingle. Just looking for love on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Sandwich Time. If you're across the pond on Wednesdays.
Oh. Cheers. Cheers.
Bink, bink, bink.
Look out. I did open an account on Jews Who Screw, so that Christian's Mingle might be not helpful.
Not a problem, John. There's two of us. We can Freaky Friday and we'll figure it out and see who goes where. You know what I mean, bud?
I actually do know what you mean because we're going to talk about the YouTube history.
The YouTube history. No, I mean, I clear my browser history all the time. But that's for security reasons, not for anything else. Is that what we're talking about, or like the history?
No, we're talking about. So, as we recently went over 100 subscriber threshold and are now able to monetize on YouTube. YouTube is the newest incarnation of this podcast, Baby Daddy, and we want to take a moment to look back at the history of YouTube.
That's right. Come, suckle at the teat of Papa YouTube. Learn about your history.
We're doing it.
Gross. That's gross, John. Our family tree. Our family motto says, "Hey, stop touching that. You're getting it greasy."
You're getting infected.
Yeah. Just imagine that in Latin on a coat of arms. Beautiful, inspiring. It inspires the people to battle among our battles.
Or imagine it like in Chinese script on the back of a woman.
Gross, John. Now you're making all of my dreams trashy. I'm trying to inspire the people. You're making it cheap and frightening. How come you belittle everything I do, John? I work so goddamn hard on these classy motherfucking jokes. You wouldn't understand sensuality if it bit you in the ass, John. What the fuck?
So it all started with Stephen Chen inviting his friends out for supper. Chen and his buddy Chad Hurley spent the party taking photographs. Supper, dinner.
Were they in the Midwest? Because supper would be like, oh, it's after Sunday, we're having supper. When the bell rings, we're gonna have supper.
Oh yeah.
Was it
keep listening?
In California, we have dinner, John. We have tech bro dinners. We validate our parking.
Sit down and shut up and listen. You might learn something, as Bill O'Reilly once said. Shout out Bill O'Reilly. All right. They were taking photographs and videos of each other, and all of them were ex-workers of the e-commerce firm PayPal. So Stephen Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jawad Karim. And they
Should I know these? Are these the big three? Is this like the Scottie Pippen, fucking Dennis Rodman, and Michael Jordan? These are the people I should know? You gave a fucking pregnant pause, like, oh shit, those guys from PayPal? Those motherfuckers?
No, they are the founders of YouTube. Like Tom, who's everybody's friend on MySpace, and the what's his name? Facebook guy.
Owes me money.
The guy.
Jared Kushner.
Thank you. So it was. They all opened YouTube and registered it on February 14th, 2005. So these three, Chen, Hurley, and Karim, went from PayPal. I didn't know PayPal was older than YouTube. That was one of the things that I learned in this. Like, I was like, I'm just gonna like spout some information, but I was like, oh wow, PayPal's actually older than YouTube.
Look at this old man. This old man knows nothing. He's yelling at kids to get off his PayPal. Get off my PayPal! I'm trying to watch my YouTubes.
It's older. No, it's not. Oh, everything I know is wrong. Okay, so they had this idea for ordinary people to enjoy sharing their quote-unquote home videos, and it was in San Bruno, California. I'm not a California expert. My boy Pete, where is San Bruno?
It's in California.
Good job. All right. So shortly after the site opened on a limited beta basis in May of 2005, it was attracting about 30,000 visitors a day. By the time YouTube was officially launched in December of 2005, December 15th specifically, it was serving more than 2 million video views every single day. That's that's 6 months. That's 6 months.
Yeah, and it was just goes to show there's so much more video content out there than porn, John. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't heard it either. But there is Crazy Town, right?
Weird. Yeah. Yep. And I know exactly when I'm going to start echoing because you have this weird fade out and you come back in. So now you need to fade out and come back in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a little bit of technical
Jesus Christ,
difficulties.
John.
We know
You're the
how to
worst. I
service it
just
as
don't
quickly
even
as
know.
possible. He has faded out and he is coming right back in. And when he does, everything will be well. It's going to be like no one missed a beat. In fact, people tune in and out mentally all the time. So it's like it never happened. Welcome back, my boy Pete.
It was like a dream, and you were there, Peacock, and you were there too, my boy Pete. And I faded from consciousness, and when I came to, you was all there again, talking the same bullshit. It was like a video on one of those streaming services. What were they called again? PayPal. That's right.
So December 15th, their official launch date of 2005, more than 2 million video views a day. January 2006, a couple days later, the number had increased to more than 25 million views a day.
I just heard, I'm listening to the Lonely Island and Seth Meyers podcast, where they're going through the entire history of Lonely Island, when the inception of them on SNL, and their two seasons, and then Hot Rod, and then MacGruber, and then their other seasons, and how they branched out. But it goes through each one of their stuff. They talk about it because there was stuff that they were coming out with before YouTube was out, and then they they didn't realize all the rights and stuff. So some of the videos they put up had to be taken down because they didn't have the rights for the music. And they sampled Aphex Twin for one of their beats. They sampled other things and like, oh shit. And had like after the fact finally got permission to like, yeah, you can use it. But they had posted it and had to come down. And so when they were talking about their videos, Chronicles of Narnia was the first one that went up, but it went up, and that was the first. Yeah, that was the first video of theirs that went up, and it was like the inception of YouTube. It was in the first few months where people were like, "What? I can watch it on a what?" Yeah, very interesting how times have changed, but I don't like it, John. I don't like it. The more we have technology at our, what happened to the good old days, man? Leave the house and you're done. You know, when you're like, hey, I'm gonna set across the plains. I'm gonna go to the new settlement. Me and the rest of the Donner family are gonna head west.
Just go over that little pass. We'll be fine.
Destiny, right? What happened to the good old days when you just be out there free, you know? Devil may care attitude. We're too tied down, John. Too tied down.
Well, as Bilbo once said, it's a dangerous thing walking out your door.
Right. John, if you get in trouble, hoot once like a barn owl and twice like a screech owl, and I'll come running. I do believe it was one of the dwarves who said that to Bilbo when he went to go look at the ogres. But Lolly just confirmed that a fortnight is 2 weeks, John. And San Bernardino,
nice.
California is east of LA. Did you say San Bernardino?
Don't forget Marino.
Kingston, Barstow.
Barstow.
San Bruno. That's right.
Where should we get our kicks, my boy Pete?
I'm I say horse tranquilizers, John. If you don't have a
How about-
good connection on the, if you don't have a good connection to horse tranquilizers, I highly recommend driving down Route 66. You will definitely find someone to hook you up, and you will get your kicks on horse tranquilizers. That is what Nat King Cole was singing about. Little behind the music info. I was a roadie with the tour and a lot of tranks. All right, I'll be the back.
If you can't get your horse tranquilizers or Route 66, maybe you can do some shots. So my boy Pete, let's have a little shot.
Jesus, the little mane of the horse, they call it.
Do they?
I don't know. Give us 2 scotch and sodas and 2 shots of and the horse you rode in on. What's that? Well, fuck you if you don't know. Here you go. Cheers. Bing, bing, bing.
That's either a throwaway joke or a T-shirt in the making. 2 shots of the horse you rode in on, and on the back, a little mane of the horse.
Man, John, there's comedy gold in everything if you just look hard enough.
If you kick it enough. Oh wait, no,
Exactly.
It's dead. All right. So in January of 2006, 25 million people were watching each day, but the number of videos available at the site surpassed 25 million in March of 2006. So now it's just exponentially. It's the ants on the hill, right? It's the what is that? The vortex, the conclusion, the climax, the
Oh, I'm just breathing
Claire
heavy
Danes,
now
the
hearing you talk.
Third of Mont.
It's like
Apex Predator. It's the thing. It's the
Baton Rouge.
boom. It's where you go, ah, and then everything happens, right? And then everything explodes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think you're talking about the Flashpoint. You're talking about you're talking about John. I don't believe in that. You know me. I'm a creationist, John. I don't believe in the Big Bang. John, animals didn't just evolve, John. The Lord God had to make them. YouTube just didn't happen on its own. It was from San Bruno, from a bunch of guys from PayPal, the way the Lord God intended.
Well, at that point, 20,000 new videos were being uploaded every single day, on average. By the summer,
here, let's do a little let's do some trivia and see if you know as much as you should know. John, what was the first video available on YouTube?
April 23rd, 2005. It's me at the zoo. It's Jawed Karim, one of the founders. It was one of his videos.
That is correct. John, for bonus points, when was Pornhub founded and what's your password?
It's Jojo the Flying Monkey feces on January 26, 2013.
That's a long ass password. When was the company founded?
2013, July 26.
Fair enough. Jojo the Flying Monkey's feces. That was interesting, Sean. That was interesting. I like that.
So the summer of 2006, YouTube was serving more than 100 million videos every single day, and the number of videos being uploaded.
Nudity. FYI, still couldn't show a boob or a side boob.
That's right. That's right. The big.
I tried. I fucking tried. I was poking holes. I was just testing all of. What about this side boob? What about one of these side boobs? Nope. No dice. Good security.
And I just want to give a shout out to Baby Daddy YouTube. Thank you for monetizing us. And we're sorry that some of our viewers call in with expressions and or content that is not allowed. We try to censor that out. We try to censor them out, but they're good people. So screw you. Anyway, the viral video that contributed to YouTube's breaking the record, that flashpoint, as my boy Pete said, was a Nike advertising depicting Brazilian soccer star Ronaldinho collecting his golden boots in September of 2005.
Yeah, that'll do
It
it.
was the first one to go 1 million views ever.
That is some. There's so much better content out there now, John. There's a whole 24-hour live. Well, it's not always live. It's 24 hours going, but there's live videos of a monkey in Indonesia that wears kids' clothes and plays with ducks and puppies, and it does chores and lives in a little house. It's fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the cat videos.
Fuck you, Ronaldo. No, fuck your cat videos. I'm talking about little baby monkeys in overalls, John. Come on.
Are they peeing on their own face?
What is happening with this show?
I saw that one. Well, are we talking about the same one?
No, I don't. No, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're bringing up. First, you're a
Monkey
feces
who
joke.
pees
Now
on
you're
his own
peeing
face.
peas. John,
You didn't see that?
I did, but keep all the jokes out of the gutter. I'm talking about family-oriented like great things. Here's a baby monkey that's on 24 hours a day. You can show your kids. And you're like, oh, he's pisses in his fucking face, right? Oh, that's the one where the fucking JoJo the Flying Monkey's feces, fucking fart shit, dick ball, piss jokes.
I would never.
John, stay out of the fucking gutter, John. My eyes are up here. Jesus.
For those not watching on YouTube, Pete pointed to the top of his head for where his eyes were. Anyway, so with this growing popularity, exponential, this flashpoint, this coup de main. What's the word? It's just like once it happens,
There
it
you go.
happens.
Just keep going. Just
All
keep
right.
going.
From 2010 to 2012, more than 50 companies, Microsoft, Adobe, Netflix, etc., worked with the International Organization for Standardization, ISO, and other groups to develop
like IHOP and Waffle House. So we were all about international standardizing the video format, the content, and our pancakes.
Right. They were trying to create a standard protocol capable of working with any other protocol. They were trying to standardize it all so that when you're on the internet streaming, it's not, you don't have to be Apple for one thing or IBM for another. That it just works across the board, right?
You have the same syrup at every establishment. Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Right. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. And that just further created this exponential growth of YouTube. In 2019, the streaming wars began. Michael Pete, do you know about the streaming wars?
It was a lot like Waterworld. Kevin Costner did not act in this one, but it did not lose as much money. I don't remember the specifics, but I remember there was a lot of golden showers. We lost a lot of fine people from both sides. It was a horrible day in our history, John, but a day we will learn from and remember as we move forward in a better way from this point on. You know?
Yeah. Sandra Bullock said it. The restaurant wars got rid of everything but Taco Bell. The streaming wars really pushed YouTube to the front. So this was an intense competition between video streaming companies that had become crowded. The catalyst was when Disney Plus released in November of 2019, which prompted other companies to challenge Netflix and come after Hulu. And companies fought to differentiate themselves, not only by obtaining popular television and film titles, but also providing exclusive self-produced content. And YouTube jumped on it. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated these streaming wars 1 year later and forced people by forcing people to stay in their homes, so they had nothing to do but just like, stream.
We could have gone two different ways, John. I had a pretty big following in Pornhub, but you said it's not good for the masses. And I said, well, it's pretty big in the Bible Belt. You said, but we're looking for coastal, global. And I said, okay. But what about Germany? You said, yeah, but global, other than Eden meinen Scheisen films and the Bible Belt. And I said, okie dokie, artichoke. So we went a different route. We put all our beads into the YouTube hole, and we tried to fill that one as fast as we could. And here we are, 100 subscribers later, pretty full.
And you chastised me for a feces joke. All right, so after
I don't even know what you're talking about, John. I'm talking about our fucking viewership, man. You make everything about something gross.
You said Germany. You said Germany.
Because I'm speaking to the Germans will be very upset if I do not mention them by name. Nine. Yeah, that is true. John, listen to me now. Hear me now. Believe me later. Yeah, listen. Oh yeah, I can't believe it's the whole thing. I'm trying to learn all the big American phrases before I come over to America. He says to himself in German. These are all inner thoughts, but they're all inner thoughts, but they're translated for the movie version, so we don't have to use subtitles.
That's nice. That's
yeah.
And YouTube does that. That's the thing. That's why it works so well.
They always think about the audience, yeah.
So the U.S. saw that they were getting out of control, had a couple of restrictions during the COVID pandemic shutdown, so that they couldn't grow too fast and just kind of swallow each other. That worked, but when they were lifted, the number of subscribers per service level per service leveled off. And video streaming companies shifted their focus from gaining market share to extracting more value from the share they had. So that's when
fuck them. Price raising, price gouging. Oh, you want no commercials? It's going to cost you another $4. And honestly, I'm never going to watch another commercial in my life. I swear to God. I go to someone's house if they have commercials. I'll pay you the $10 right now to increase your membership for 1 month until I leave here tonight, or I'm leaving.
So you're going for the Super Bowl. You're going over for the Super Bowl. You're like, can you please get this Super Bowl commercial free? Please. Thank you.
No, the Super Bowl. Yeah, but I'm not watching any. Oh, you need to watch the fucking anything that is streaming now. It's like, oh, Sons of Anarchy. My friend is watching that. She didn't watch. She only watched the first 2 seasons. I'm like, oh, you need to watch it. You need to watch. Well, I don't remember. So she started it, and she's now in season like late 2. They're in Ireland. Late 2, early 3, and she's like, oh my God, it's so good. I'm like, yeah, you got a ways to go to get so much better. But I went over. I was hanging out, had a cocktail. I'm like, oh yeah, fucking, I could watch a few of these with you. Hit a commercial. I'm like, what is this? Like, I'm going to pay you money to up it. The thing she gets it free through her phone, and there's no way to increase it for no commercials. So if she wants it for no commercials, she has to buy it for like $28 as opposed to getting it free.
$0 to $28. You're like, I got 10. She's all, nah.
Yeah. No, I was like, all right, fair enough. We'll have a good night. And I just left. Fuck that. I need to stay around for this shit. I don't like friendship and company that much.
That's not how I thought it was going to go, my boy Pete.
John, come on. Yeah, you know me. Fuck that. I told you I don't stand for that shit. I gave you 2 options. I'm going to pay you to fix it, or I'm going to not be here.
But I'm not going to pay you $30.
No, that's not to watch one show. I already bought two subscriptions. So I can have one, and then my parents could have one, because they're like, what is this? And I don't know. They're like, fuck, here, I just bought it and put it on the thing. Like, there, go. and she's still like, "What is this show?" I'm like, it's on the fucking thing I bought for you. What the fuck?
Right.
Yeah. So
right.
I refused because I want to show anywhere I go. I want to be able to show. It's such a horrible obsession, John. It's so bad. I realized I bought it for my parents so that when I'm like, oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? Let me pull it up. Here, this. Save it to
Yeah.
your thing. You can now hit this button and watch it. It's a lot easier than describing it and try to have her find it and call me.
Right.
I'm on Comcast and I'm searching for what and who.
Hulu. Well, so this guy, uh, something Dumont, Alexander no,
Yeah.
screw it.
Monte Cristo.
The Monte
You knew
Cristo.
the
After this Monte Cristo happened, Netflix bought the Paris Theater in New York, which was
Paris. Oh,
an old Broadway theater turned cinema, and their first movie ever was Scorsese's not the Killers of the Flower Moon, The Irishman. That was a huge what to do, right? But they spent a lot of money on it. Right around that time, they increased the charge, and also they kicked everyone out and said, "Come back in, but we're going to make it very difficult for you to come back in." So different passwords. You had to be on the same Wi-Fi, right? This
different
kind of
app.
thing started happening. Yep.
Different thing. They try, yeah. That was like, oh, too many people on your account. Yeah, that's when I got kicked off on Netflix, and I was like, you know what? Fuck you, Netflix. Until I'm not going to say now. There's a way around it, but we found anyway. That's for another time.
And YouTube, that was a kind of a prototype of all this streaming from the quote unquote home videos way back when in 2005, benefited from all this because they slowly crept in because people are always watching the YouTubes and then YouTube Plus and
Right.
the being
And
attached to
honestly,
HBO Max and Discovery Plus and other services. Right?
YouTube Plus. So that was one that I thought I was like, I don't need it. That's one I don't want. I just watch videos and like I can watch a weird fucking commercial in front of a fucking eating challenge video or like whatever. I'm watching
Right.
5-minute videos. They don't have a thing. But Jason, fucking Justin had it. The YouTube TV where you have live TV going. There's a lot of like, it's the shit channels, but it's the marathon all day long of The Office or
Dick Van Dyke
Parks and
Show.
Rec. Dick Van Dyke. They have ridiculousness. They have a lot of game shows and weird shit, and then they have sports that you can watch. That all the sports are on, and then all of your videos you watch, there's no commercials. And I didn't realize how fucked the commercials were until I watched Jason's for a while, and then I came home and I was like, "What the fuck is this? I'm living like an animal." This is what this is grounds for fucking insanity. Yeah, it's cruelty to fucking Geneva Convention readers.
And that's the end of your. Okay,
That's
so
pretty much the end of my rant.
YouTube has done some quite significant things. There's the influencers. Some of the big are the K-pop sensations, and Justin Bieber came directly
I
from
feel
YouTube.
like right now, I feel like this is something that you need to watch what you're going to do. Like some of the big influences are because it has been such a long existence in the world of influencers, the world of everything's popular. So whatever you're going to say, you're going to be right on, but you're going to be completely wrong about what is popular now.
Yeah, that's why I'm stopping there with influencers because there's tons, and everyone knows it. So we don't talk about it.
K-pop in general and Justin Bieber. So those are your two examples. All right, fair enough. I like you did a lot of research on this and have the backup to show it.
Psy is the big one. The
Okay.
big first one, right? Yeah. But they also played a key role during the Arab Spring, and were able to help with the Arab Spring, which was a huge movement.
Help. When you say help, they were a platform for people
They
to
were a
share.
platform, exactly.
They did not moderate, correct?
Nope. Nope.
So they did not block anyone, and they did not level anyone up. They were a platform.
Right. While many of the countries were trying to completely block entire services, YouTube was one of the few that were able to continue to go through because it wasn't Facebook, it wasn't Instagram, right? It wasn't Twitter. Those were easier to block, but YouTube was not.
Right.
And so they were a platform.
Well, I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
100%, because I mean, those guys at PayPal, they know what they were doing on the back end. So they built the infrastructure where you cannot block us. You will not block us. You are not going to block us. These are not the blocks you're looking for. These are just upload videos of Arab springtime, and it's springtime fresh.
And in 2008, they
like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your coworkers.
Shout out to YouTube. But they got themselves a Peabody Award in 2008, cited as
shout out
quote,
to Peabody.
Shout out to awards.
Shout out to John L. Peacock shouting out things. We're going to shout out things randomly. I'm going to continue to do it too. I will one up you on shout outs. Hey,
they're our new baby daddy. We gotta shout out.
No. It's business daddy. It's not baby daddy.
Oh,
I'm not raising their child. No one's been fucked thus far, John.
Sugar daddy. Shout out to our sugar daddy YouTube. Thank you.
There we go.
In 2008, they got a
words
and Peabody Awards. They were cited as quote a speaker's corner that both embodies and promotes democracy.
Huh. Okay.
That was the Peabody Award. And so that was odd 8. In 2020, remember categories, the YouTube categories that they phased out in 2020? No one does because they phase them out really well. They also got rid of the dislike count. They got rid of no.
You mean like couples or like S&M or BBW or what? Oh, sorry. That was phased out. Go on.
And so, they get rid of the dislike count in December of 2021. And in 2022, they introduced handles. And our handle on YouTube is hashtag 2sidedpod, all one word. Doesn't matter if it's lowercase or not. My boy Pete just likes to say that, but there are no underscores. 2sided pod, TWO sided pod, all one word.
Yeah. No, it does matter. It matters to me, John. It matters to the people who are typing it in. And if you're typing it in, fucking do it the right way. At 2sided pod, all lowercase, all one word, no underscores. Yeah, you can capitalize if you want. It's going to get you to the same place. You'll figure it out. But I feel like you'll know in your heart, and I will too. And is it worth that? I don't know. But I suggest telling your friends, telling your coworkers, telling your parole officer, letting them know and make that choice for themselves. Should it be all lowercase like we ask, or, all willy-nilly like your parole officer demands your fucking piss checks? I practiced for a goddamn month and then you don't test me? This is bullshit. I just like structure. I digress.
Shout out to handles. Shout out to 2022. Anyway,
shout out to goddamn parole officers who keep structure, John. Stop saying shout out. Stop saying words you like after the word shout out. I don't like it, and we don't need it anymore, John.
So YouTube Premium, which was once known as YouTube Red until May of 2018, got 26.7 million users in 2023, shortly after introducing those handles. And the shorts, the YouTube shorts, was over 50 billion daily views in 2023.
I'm saying, man, the shorts are where it's at. It's the attention span of a goddamn lemur. What kind of attention span do you have, lemur? Did you say lemur? I don't know. I lost my fucking attention span. I saw a lemur. I was calling in from the zoo. John, seriously, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, great. The full ones that go the full like 30, like too long. Like, get to the fucking point already. We have shit to do. I'm a man about town. I have a flask for a reason. I'm a drunk on the go. Can't be all held down to one place for one video for 1 minute. That's how the old peasants lived. I'm not part of the bourgeoisie. I'm one of the people of the parade. Look at me now. Believe me later. Hear me tomorrow.
So also in 2023, they cracked down on ad blockers. And so like Netflix cracked down on people giving out their accounts for free, YouTube did a similar thing. And February of that year, Susan Wojcicki of Google, who acquired YouTube, stepped down as CEO. It wasn't quite a scandal, but
Acquired.
Yeah.
You said she acquired.
Well,
she bought.
Google did, yeah.
Google. Okay.
Yeah. And
Acquired.
she's CEO.
Not Susan Wozniak. And she didn't step down. Let's go back. Start your sentence over and use your words. Enunciate from your chest like a big boy. Read all the things you planned, and let's try again. Ready? Go.
In linear order, in 2006, YouTube was acquired by Google, and
Boom.
in February 16th of 2023, Susan Wojcicki stepped down as CEO.
Okay, and so 2006, 2023. So we're there's a lot of time. These have nothing to do with each other. They're non sequiturs. They happen to be the same company. Susan happens to be the name at the end of your story.
Yes.
Perfect. I'm with you. So far, I'm on board and I'm all ears.
And that brings us to 2024, where YouTube is focusing on AI, the top creators, those influencers, and the community safety of those who are subscribing.
Right, but I feel like I'm going to ask a question that I feel like we're all going to be wondering. All the people in the audience, the Foxes are here, Julie Prunes, Cuddy McShickballs, Muse Lover. John, how is Susan doing through all this? Like, what's Susan up to?
She got
Inquiring minds.
Huge severance package. She's fine for life.
Is she? It's going to be a two-parter. Ready? Let's give quick answers. Is she married?
Yes.
Happily.
There's a prenup.
Perfect. So what you're saying, there's a chance.
Yes.
All right. Fair enough. I need to get me some of that goddamn Google money. My boy Pete on the job, baby.
That is right, my boy Pete. And that's YouTube.
Fair enough. That's YouTube. You know what? And the ins and outs of YouTube are few and far between, but they are so intricate. Folks, if you want to hear more about YouTube, if you want to hear a little TED Talk and how we got to where we are, and if YouTube ever want 100 subscribers, it's a lot of work. But I feel like we're professionals. So I think we're going to be invited to the big YouTube conference and let people know how we made this big leap in influencer history. I wouldn't say it's history. I said it's pretty fucking amazing, but they're like, no, it's historic. I said, you know what? Thank you. I'll take it. But I will also take a couple cocktails because my boy John is parched and I also have been standing for a while. So we'll have a couple cocktails and I'll see you at the award ceremony. John, and that is going to be that's all I have for the acceptance speech when they call us up on stage. That's all I have for now. But I'm working on it, John, and I feel like by the time we get there, it's all going to come together, bud. And if it doesn't, we're going to have a fucking rager in our hotel room just to fucking, you know what, man, you can't fucking hold us down. This is what real influencers do. Fuck yeah, John.
So,
Fuck you, Quality and Express. You can suck my influencer ass.
yeah. Hey, I think.
Hey, man. Hey, don't set the comfort on fire. We're not going to be allowed to have the breakfast buffet if we get kicked out.
I think, yeah, we were on a little radar of Stereo. Shout out to Stereo. Thanks, baby daddy. And they were messing with us.
Stop saying baby daddy. What the fuck do you keep saying baby daddy for?
Business
Is there
daddy.
something you want me
Business
to tell?
daddy.
Do you need to tell me something? Because if we have a child from a corporate sponsor, John, that you are raising on your own, I will be very upset. I feel like a corporate sponsored child would be best raised in my image. I don't know why, but I'm thinking it would be badass. And John, there's a whole flow chart that I'm going to get out of the back room and bring to the table if you keep saying baby daddy. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
Business daddy, Stereo. Hey, shout out. Yay, good job. But
Stop
when we got
saying
on,
shout out.
all right, when we got on their radar.
Here's a list of words. Here's a list of words that you're never allowed to say again. Baby daddy. Shout out.
Oh, phrases. You're saying phrases.
No.
Shout.
No.
Let it all out is fine, right?
All one word, all lowercase, no underscores. Baby daddy. Shout out.
Shout. Let it all out to all one word, no underscores, all lowercase. Baby daddy.
if these are the things that you're talking about, John, come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Number 3, the. You can never say the again.
Hey.
All right. Here on the fucking Jersey trivia game, we ask questions from all the contestants, and the buzz in, everybody just yells, "Hey!" All right. Your girlfriend's making a beautiful gabagool, and she says, "Oh, look, I'm just gonna use canned tomatoes." Anybody?
Hey!
All right, Peacock, we saw you first. What's the fucking answer?
Well, according to my boy Pete, I can't say I'm the god, but I am a god. Hey!
Oh! Nice try, John. Anybody else? Hey, my boy Pete. Yeah, fucking, you might as well spit on my grandmother's grave if you're going to use canned tomatoes in the gabagool. Are you fucking goddamn out of your mind? Oh! That is the correct answer. That's 10 points for this fucking guy.
Hey, you win!
That was the sound of thunder clouds. Canned tomatoes, my ass. Right, the fucking mister here. I mean, Jesus fucking, hey, you like canned tomatoes? Oh, fucking. No, I'm fine. He's fine.
So I wonder if we got on their radar, I'm not going to say anything, and things happen. Now that I'm going to put YouTube on this stream, if YouTube's going to find a way to remove this stream for any reason. But that leads us to our next, that's right, lightning round.
John, before we get Lightning Guy out here and have him disappoint everyone, I need you to realize that you never bring attention to things that you might be thinking about. If it's truly a thing, John, I think I speak for Lightning Guy and myself. Get a shot ready.
It's time to get down. Yeah. Whoa. What's up, John L. Peacock? What's up, my boy Pete?
What up, lightning round guy? How you doing, brother?
What's up, lightning round guy?
Oh man, I'm just chilling. How you guys doing? Things are a lot better on my side of the world at this point. Cleared my head, cleared the pipes, smoked some weed. Ready to rock, baby, you know.
Right on. You want to do this lightning round with us?
No, not at all, baby. I'm gonna go down to the basement, get to the green room all set up, and I'll get those finger sandwiches rocking and rolling.
I love them. I love them. Get those cucumbers ready.
All right, baby. Bye.
Bye. See, that's good. That's good interaction. It's all right.
Yeah, no, it's we got to really think our game plan. We got to really think our. There's a lot of.
He would be homeless without us. We can't just cut him loose.
Well, we're not, John. We can keep him going, but if he has other friends, he's friends with a lot of the people in his cast, and he wants to give them a try, John. So maybe he taps in a friend for lightning rounds, and there's
is he cool with that? Have you talked to him?
I mean, as long as he gets paid, that was his thing. As long as he has a place to live and he gets a paycheck, he doesn't give a shit if he has to be up here or not.
All right.
That was what his big. So I was like, we can still do lightning rounds, and it's going to be for lightning guy. It'll be his show, but if he needs to send a proxy, you know.
You heard it here first, folks. But that's a little behind the curtain, so that's a little preview of things to come. And this lightning round is one of your favorite and mine. That's right. It's the shot time. Cheers to you, brother.
Cheers. Bink, bink, bink.
Accented answers. When I ask my boy Pete of different accents, different questions with accents that he has, and I let him know that he has, and he answers them.
You know what, John? Number one, fuck you. Because the thing is, I've realized there's been a lot of shortcomings lately. There's been a lot of half stepping on my part. And I realized that. But what I also then realized, it's just like back in the day. Well, did you ever ski or did you ever bike like BMX or skateboard? Nothing. So it was always, or like football or anything. It was always better. You were less likely to get hurt and more likely to stick the landing if you just went balls out. It's like, fuck it. Throw your head back, like launch yourself, like truly just I am gonna hit.
I had a trampoline.
Of course you did, John. Fucking of course you did.
I mean, it's a little one,
but yeah, I know it was a little one. That's so you could wear your leg warmers and do the fucking ribbons that you practice on the fucking floor routine. I know. Jesus Christ, we all know. Let me show you how it's really done, boy. Number one, you got to put your leg warmers down past your knees, bunch them up real tight on your calves. Now you're ready to rock. Now, extend your arms thusly. Twirl them son bitches and let's fucking rock. Okay. All right, John. Let's go. Let's just let's go. What we're gonna do, folks. We're gonna treat this. This is like we've already blocked the show. Yeah, we've already blocked the show. We're script in hand. Script is in hand. We all know what's happening, right? And we're just trying to find our characters. All we're doing, we're just trying to find our characters. And when we find them, John, we're gonna make magic, and we're gonna chew this fucking stage up. So everybody have a lot of fun out there. Don't be afraid to experiment. Find what your character is saying. Listen as much as you speak. Your character will tell you what to say. All right? All right. Keep it loose out there, everybody. All right? John, take it away. Okay, I'll be in the end. Let's go.
And for this round, we're going to bring up Russian My Boy Pete. Russian My Boy Pete, the question for you is, what's with these kids today?
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking my peers, putting suckers in fear. Uh, uh. Oh, shit, what did you say? Is it my time already? Okay, sorry, I was so excited to come to stage and sing about the thing. I get to sing, right?
If you like, in the answer that you give to the question, Russian My
Is
Boy
there
Pete, what?
Yeah, but will chair turn around when I sing?
Do you need to?
No.
Or
Okay,
do you
what
just
show
want
is
to? Are you
what
hurt or are you hurting?
what show is this? I was under impression Kelly Clarkson would be here. I was from Kelly to Justin Poster. I was going to get signed. When she turned around and said, "Your voice is beautiful."
Yeah, they're all dead. Like that's really old. What shows are you watching?
Okay, fair enough. He's a love a Survivor. Oh, he's so good. I look and they eat so much food. Oh, look, all this rice. 7 people, fucking cup of rice. Oh, eat for days. Also, beaches. There's only little sand crabs. Over here, we have large crab.
We don't offend our women like that. But who's the host of Survivor?
Oh, John L. Peacock, it's your friend and mine, Jeff Probst. He is like father to me that I once watched walk away to Gulag after he said that Jeff Probst was better than fearless Vladimir Putin. It was a very sad time for father. It was a very good time for Vladimir because he then learned about Jeff Probst, and then it turns out he's a big fan too. So everybody kind of win except for Papa.
Well, I'm kind of sure he's immortal, so that's one of the shows that you'll be able to be on anytime you want.
It's perfect. Okay. All right. What question? Where I'm back. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Howdy, Russian, my boy Pete. So the question for you is,
Say hello. It's me. Hello. No,
question
I forget
question you need
words.
to answer, not song, not song. That's different. We talked about this.
No,
Kelly Clarkson is dead. Don't worry
you,
about it.
no, shit. So you got to know when to hold them. You know when to. The gambler always knows when there's a Kelly Clarkson dead. You got to know when to sing them. I don't know when to sing, not when. Come on, John, sing the rest of the words with me.
Kenny Warren. That guy's dead too.
Well, fair enough. Okay. What's the question?
Your question is, Russian, my boy Pete. What's with these kids today?
Well, here's all things wrong with children today, John. I can tell you, number one, they do not appreciate gulag humor. They say, "Oh, there is problems with the upbringing of the people of our country. We always end up in gulag." And, blah, blah, blah. It's funny sometimes, but as long as you're not in gulag, it's funny. So you got to make joke. Otherwise, you cry about being in gulag when basically everybody end up in gulag. So don't cry until you go to gulag is old saying. So kids cannot stand them. Also, don't appreciate goulash or potato.
Well, that's Prussian. I mean German.
Well, no, we appreciate finer things from other cultures. The German restaurant down the street, they only serve goulash. They say, this is what we have. This is how much we have to stand in line, either potato or goulash. And I'm like, I do not like German food. I'm like, oh, you're cheap. You'll learn better when you go to gulag.
Thank you. We'll call you. You can go now. Next one up, Texas. My boy Pete. Come on down.
Now, John, here's one thing that I I need to let you know.
Shh, hold up. Let's move away from the mics. What are you saying?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying Texas, my boy Pete. He said he said that Texas was actually stolen from Mexico. So he he's actually an old Vicario, John.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if we're gonna have a classical Texas accent. And so what I'm thinking, John, is we just ask his friend to come over.
Well, so Texas My Boy Pete might be a copyright infringement, right? I was thinking about that because, the hot sauce.
No, well, also that you don't want to blow his cover as a coyote for bringing.
We call them coyotes.
Here in the wind, they are all windwalkers.
Southern U.S., my boy Pete, we're going to have you come on down instead.
No, sometimes I don't know. I talk later. No, he's talk later. No.
All right, I'm sorry. What he's saying now is he doesn't want to speak to y'all. Doesn't feel safe. And man, could y'all blame him? Shit's been kind of fucked up around here. Pardon my French, ma'am. I'm sorry. What was the question? I speak on behalf of my friend and yours, the true Texas American. I forget that. Hey, what's the Mexican name for boy? Mi Niño Pedro. We're here south of the border, so I got him.
Oh, all right. The person who speaks on behalf of the Nino Pedro south of the border, we got him. Have you heard their music? It sounds like noise to me.
Now, first off, man, I don't want to say south of the border because the border is south of us. We are in Teja. Yeah. Am I right or am I right? I'm right. I'll let you know I'm right. Now, number one, their music is horrible, John. I'm gonna let you know. But some of the things that we hear are the good bass, the good backbeat is reminds us of what do we call it? Menino Pedro?
Tejate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like that Pow kind of things you go over there in Germany and find. It's real good. Or Bavaria if you're going to be specific about it.
Goulash? Wait, no. I'm sorry. No. Keep going.
So I don't think their music is bad. I think we both enjoy it. Keeps a beat, keeps a rhythm. I can dance to it like a motherfucker, and so can he.
It's very open-minded of you, since most music these days is not country or Western.
Funny story. First song I ever stripped to had no banjo in it. Weird, right? I know. But I promise you that every time after, I made sure there was a banjo in the chorus or I brought one on stage with me.
So that was the only thing that was covering. Never mind. Now, thank you. Are you Texas? Who are you? The one who speaks for Pedro, El Nino Pedro, south of the border.
Here's the deal, John. I'm like Mr. Offense. I'm the southern conglomerate of the states that have once been taken by the proud people from the prouder people near the Proud River, the indigenous proud tribes. I don't know many adjectives, John, but what I do know is that I'm from a stolen land.
Well, when you got a river that grand, I mean, when it's that big, I'm proud of it. All right, thank you so much for your time. We're going to next bring up Jewish My Boy Pete. Jewish My Boy Pete, come on down. We got a question for you.
See, okay, here's the deal, John. I'm unsure. I the better. I know there's certain things you can do and can't do, but I just don't understand where these lines are. I'm like, there's some good ones you should say, and if you go full bore, I'm like, John said it, like, shh. So I feel like this, like, it's safe because John is saying it, so I can, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna bring out Jewish John L. Peacock. Hold on one second. Hey, stop. What? What? You want me to answer this? You no answer this question? I don't answer questions. I've asked questions. What do you schwitzing over here? All right, my boy Pete. Jewish, my boy Pete. Aye. How's that circumcision? Hey, it still hurts. Oi! Can you even name one good artist under the age of 30? Huh? What? What?
Hey,
You're supposed to name
John,
this? That's a stupid question.
here's the deal. I'm telling you, John, there's a few things that I can tell you about music today, and none of them are about the people under the age of 30, because who knows about the 30-year-olds anymore? They don't creak when they stand up. They don't complain when they order. They don't even look at the menus anymore. They look at them on their phones, and I say to them, ho, John, look at this. There's a QR code. Oh, it's a QR code. Eh, eh.
What, are we supposed to believe him? He didn't. He what? He's answering a question without a question. Who's this guy? What's going on here?
I only does it count if I listen to Miley Cyrus when she was 15, back when she was 7-11? I was a big fan. I don't know what her name was, but she was a 2-for-1. It was this and a that and a who knows what. And her dad sang a country song where he whined all the time. And I said, oh, hey, it was just like my mother.
Were you asking me I listen to Miley Cyrus? Why wouldn't I listen to Miley Cyrus?
Less than 30. I rest my case. Also, validate my parking.
What is he, Jewish? Is he answering questions? What's going on? All right, you're good. You're good. Go. All right, yeah, you can go too, semi-Jewish, my boy Pete. And final, SoCal, my boy Pete. Come on up. Come on up for the final question. Come on up.
No, and this is something, John, that I think is very classist, and I don't want to stand for, because our Southern California people are we don't take kindly to be called those people.
Who said those people?
You said those people. Your people.
I said,
John,
come on
I
up,
haven't.
SoCal, my boy Pete.
That's what I'm saying. I have enough to deal with the goddamn fires here, and now I'm being belittled because the way we talk on the beach. Well, fuck you, John, for not having a tan. How about that? Oh, John? Oh, okay.
There you are.
No, I'm gonna talk more Valley, like specific Valley. Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
I
What's
like
the question,
blonde,
man?
I like your blonde hair, bro.
Well, it's not blonde. It's the color of the sun, my friend. Oh, man, when you're out catching the waves, if you put a little hydrogen peroxide in your fucking locks, it fucking lightens right up, bro. And you do it when you're having a brew or a fucking toke before you hit those fucking NARS. Because you got to let it set in. And once it sets in, all that sunlight, oh, man. Fucking, you're golden, baby. What was it? Hey, man,
Huh?
what was the question?
Southern
What do you want, man?
SoCal, my boy Pete. All right, I'm gonna get straight to the point, my friend,
Huh?
bro.
Yeah. Huh. Dog. What's up?
How old were you when you knew you were old?
Oh, bro. Here's the deal, man. I started feeling it, man, when I was in my fucking shit. Well, I broke my pelvis at 13. I had my collarbone removed at 19, had it reinserted at 20, had my knee replaced with my other knee at 21. I feel like I had pig's hooves put on my feet at 23 because I heard they had better balance. Turns out that was a lie. Anyway, but turns out Jews can't eat me, bro. Anyway, fucking sorry. I would say like it was like 29, 30. The second time I fucking cracked my skull open, like I did not recover as quickly. I had to stay in the hospital for like 4-5 hours. And yeah, made me feel like an old man. So I was like, I don't even feel right drinking Red Bull and vodka on the way home, but I did. Fucking reclaiming youth, bro. You know?
That's very thoughtful and insightful answer.
Yeah. All right. Well, fair enough.
Bye.
Later, dude.
I don't like that guy. Why do you bring him around?
Hey, you called him. It's your show, motherfucker.
And that was our lightning-ish round.
I am going to buy
Metronome?
no, that'll drive me insane because I will use it and then I'll like try and keep time with things randomly of like, and then I'll like be pacing and moving to a metronome. Like it'll be super slow. Like do a drink, 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 drink. Or if it's just going, I don't have to go to the bathroom, but I can't not move. Like I don't have to go to the bathroom. Horrible. I'm gonna get a fucking ice maker. I'm gonna put it here on the desk for this show. I run out of ice like a motherfucker, and then I drink warm cocktails like a fucking heathen, John. I'm better than this. I deserve more. I work fucking hard for a living. None of us should live like this. Let's do a shot.
And let's do a shot.
Yeah, John, but also none of us should live like this. Here we go. Cheers. Bing, bing, bing.
Ice is worth dying for. Cheers. You know, because people did before refrigeration.
Oh, one of my favorite. Warm shot, warm cocktail. Motherfucker. What did I do to deserve this? Oh, it's only going to get worse from here. We're halfway through. Yeah, going to be a warm cocktail night. Oh,
let me just get my ice out and refresh my cocktail. Nice and cold. What are we saying?
So, Mr. Brewster, this is the idea I have is I want to take off a large chunk from an ice floe in Alaska and put an outboard motor on it and take it all the way down to San Diego. And then I can sell it for pure water. Isn't that going to lose like 90% of its ice on the way down? Well, we're not totally sure of the losses and gains and what may be. I'll take it. Brewster's Millions, John.
And that's how Brewster's got his millions.
No, I don't know if you know movies or Brewster or his millions.
It's how he got his millions. Yeah, it was the ice idea. He took a gamble on something that he didn't think was going to happen. He's like, yeah, and he won. He won. He got his millions with it. I know it. I'd never seen it, but I heard something about it.
Iceberg dead ahead. And he's like, and then he got his millions. Little did you know that was the iceberg fucking being propelled for. Oh, it wouldn't have fucking hurt him if he wasn't going so fast, but it had an outboard motor. It was running 3, 4, 44s. They're all diesel, fucking 2, 4, 4-fers, fucking 9 propellers, 18 grams each. It's a big beast. I highly recommend picking one up if you have the means. Anyway, I tool around in my iceberg every chance I get. It really is relaxing on the soul. Sometimes I take the kids out. I only get them on the weekends, but when I do, I say, kids, get on the iceberg. We're going for a trip. And we just haul ass iceberg style. What is that like? Cold as shit. But that's how I do with my kids. I'm not a great dad, but I only am a dad on the weekends. My boy Pete out. Fucking co-parenting.
The only little snag I ever had was when I met up with that little Titian I see. That little Titian I see.
Wasn't a problem, John. Did you know? It's funny you should mention Titanic, John. It's funny you should bring that up because there was a little interview with Kate Winslet where she pulled the curtain back and gave a few little things and said that the falling off the door thing, it was only like a foot of water. And so Leo was on his knees. And so like they were filming so long, she'd have to get up and walk through the pool to go take a piss and come back. And the pool was an infinity pool, but it was only this deep.
Yeah.
Or this wide and this deep. So he's on his knees as he's there.
Uh-huh.
And when he goes down, he just has to like scrunch down. Yeah, I was like, oh. What about the French girl painting? Did he really paint you like one of his French girls? Tell me about that.
Turns out it was actually a French painter who was dubbed in with his hands.
Turns out it was a Romanian girl that was his inspiration. And yeah.
That's what disappoints me.
Eastern European girls are all the rage these days, John. Yeah.
Shout out to Slovakia.
Shout out to the Iron Curtain, making those chicks hot and virile. Eastover.
The opinions and views of my boy Pete do not necessarily represent those of Two-Sided Podcast. All right, we got a couple of
100% they do, John. It's like, tell me.
How about 50%? 50% they do.
Okay, fair enough. But hear me out.
Okay.
John, do you watch Naked and Afraid?
Oh, yeah. I love the first part. I'm afraid of the second part.
Fair enough. Eastern Europeans were bred to be naked and afraid.
Weren't they conditioned to be naked and afraid?
Well, every time a bell rings,
a devil has a part.
Right. And every time a mousetrap snaps,
Two-Sided Pod gets another viewer.
Okay. Yeah, yes. Yes, that's unfortunately true. And that's why we have so many vermin in the fucking studio. Because
people are removing the mousetraps because they don't want them to snap.
They're feeding the mice. It's like a goddamn. Hey, we're trying to do pizza mouse over here. Right? I think you
know
pizza rat. No, it's pizza mouse because rat's already been taken.
Now Sasui.
If I get rabies, it's your fault. I'm just letting you know. If I die from lockjaw, fucking I'm having people call you out. I'm putting it on my tombstone. I told John those mice were fucking infected. That's going to be on my headstone.
I thought you said tombstone.
No, that's my pizza, and I won't share it with you.
Oh, I was hoping you'd write it out in pepperoni. But we did talk about the bubonic plague. And I'm just saying, my boy Pete, I hope you don't die of that ever.
No, John, I can tell you, like we've been through this. If I catch a thing, right, I can tell you if like, oh, you get the cancer or you get the fucking
Gout.
the gout we're gonna live through, John. We're gonna continue to eat salted meats till another day. Fuck you, gout, motherfucker. I don't give a shit.
I didn't use those toes anyway.
Yeah, motherfucker, those toes just kept me on balance. I'm drunk as fuck anyway. I wobble and wobble every day. Oh, who needs to drive and brake?
I always said my best years were toddling.
I move around like a child bowling for their birthday. I need bumpers to get back and forth. Banga, banga, banga.
Toddle like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Come on.
Sting. Flow like a butterfly, sting like diabetes. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up. That's ridiculous. You're an animal. You're an animal who must be destroyed. Let's keep it clean, bud. Above the belt. This is a kid's show. We're here for the children. John, that leads me to my next comment. Well, in accordance with Megan's Law, you know what? Never mind, John. Continue the show.
Oh, we would just like to say, my boy Pete and I have both been touched personally with diabetes, not necessarily ourselves, but our family, and we make jokes because it heals. So we're not making fun of anyone. Let's pop those packets and move on.
No, at all. Like, if you want to be fucking, I was waiting to have everything hang in the wind. Fuck everybody if they get offended. They can fucking suck it because we can deal with the hate. And you're trying to get all personal. Oh, because we've all been touched. But show me on the fucking chubby doll where the diabetes touched you, John L. Peacock.
I can't. It's not there anymore.
Nice. I like that. So you're transitioning too. Nice. Oh, so that's why your name on all your medical documents is Miss Splenda. No more sugar for you, ma'am. Fuck you, John. That's a great joke. That's a great fucking joke. Ooh, put that in the fucking book. That's a finishing move. I will wreck house with that. Shh, everybody be quiet. Right.
We got those packets. Yeah.
We got packets to pop. Shh, everybody. Shh, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You guys pour a shot. But if you could do me a favor and not use any ice, and if it is cold, could you put it in the microwave just so you can have some feelings that I have? And also, if you have a cocktail, put it in a teacup, put it in the microwave. I'd say about 30 seconds. Just call it a hot toddy and drink with me. Drink with me. 2 days gone by. Come on, guys. You know the rest of the words. Here we go.
They said cracker.
Correct. There you go.
Been over this before. I can't go onto your YouTube because that's like especially seeing how Lightning Round guy. It's like seeing how the sausage is made.
I know.
But you don't.
I know. Don't look at what you like. I'm telling you, bud, you're 100%. We're trying to figure this out. Like, number one, I said, John, be more of a shirt wearing kind of guy. Number one. And I was like, hey, my boy Pete, stop looking so stupid and dumb. Number three, hey, get some graphics. Number four, Hey, John, fuck your couch. So all those things I understand, like coming from, an outsider looking in. I'm with you, bud. I hear you. If you could do me a solid, just wander into your friend's house or your neighbor's house, turn the YouTube on, go subscribe and like to us. If you can keep their TV on mute at 4 a.m. Greenwich Meat Sandwich time, turn it on, start watching the show, just turn it on, leave it on mute. You can turn the TV off. I've learned turn the TV off and keep the Xbox or PlayStation or whatever on. If you have a smart TV and you're only doing a smart TV, well then you have to keep the TV on too. So figure that out. Anyway, helps us. And yeah, but no, don't do anything that hurts yourself other than the branding, other than coming to the commune, living and giving us all of your worldly possessions and the passwords to your accounts. Other than that, don't do that. Don't do anything bad, but use your neighbors.
What's your Pornhub name? I want to follow. Check your videos out. Let me know.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck yeah, Mr. Beast gets it. Let me ask you this question, John. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm gonna do it because we all know you're muted. So I'm just gonna yell it to the universe. What kind of person makes a profile on Pornhub so that you can log in and keep your favorites? Like what kind of person does that because then you can have like friends like, oh, I can send my videos to my friends and like we're in a community. Like what is that about? Like I'm with it. I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yump. No, John, fuck your couch. Jesus H tits.
Correct, you American swines, but the fact that you said Ronaldo, I think you meant Ronaldinho, and it's funny because you have a Brazilian Ronaldo, then also known as Fat Ronaldo. I'll not call him that, I respect him. Then you have the Portuguese Cristiano Ronaldo. Then you have Ronaldinho. There's Rivaldo, there's Robinho, there's loads, it's mad, but yeah, you're thinking of Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, great player.
It was one of the least popular selling takeoffs of the Last Supper with Ronaldo, Rialdinho, Ricardo, Ricotta, Ricolito, Ricoli, because he thought they were paying for the bill. Like it was all in their jerseys and their cough things, and one had the. It was, but we didn't sell many of them, so we discontinued the prints. But act now. If you send an email to twosidedpod@gmail.com, that's TWO sidedpod@gmail.com, you too could acquire one of these rare prints of the soccer Last Supper. Tell him, John. Every time I wake up, if I don't hear horns and a brass section and strings, I don't feel like my day is starting correctly. Bro, we have a few more messages, but shit. So we got some answers on the account Pornhub. We got Mona saying, if you don't have an account, then how else are you gonna save your playlist? She's like, oh wait, I mean, right? Who would do that? Right? I know. I'm aware because you keep everything in your mind and you delete your. No, you don't do that. It's not court mandated that you stay away from things like that. It's normal. Things are fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. These are not the porn hubs you're looking for. Oh shit, cunty.
What? What? How y'all doing there? I'm sure you ass.
Man, what is cracking? Good to hear from you.
You see, out here in West Texas, European is what you're doing, not where you're from. So yes.
European.
Pate, pretty good joke. I'll shut myself up.
Bro, if puns were a currency, you would be richer than all the kings in the land. And that is why I come to your court and I jest and I look for company and courtesy. Yea, shall we drink wine? Let us.
Number 3, hey, get some graphics. Number 4, hey, John, fuck your couch.
I've said it before. I'll say it again, John. I come in, I come out. Sometimes things are a blur and you hear them back at you. I'm like, God damn, you are a genius. You are like the Oracle of Delphi. It's not just a gas leak that makes people weird. It's the two-sided pod on Tuesdays. Cheers.
It was one of the least popular selling takeoffs of The Last Supper with...
That's fucking comedy gold, John. That's good fucking comedy. Bro, I know for a fact if John turns his camera around, he has The Last Supper with Marilyn Monroe, James Dean, fucking Henry Kissinger, Al Goldstein,
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin, Al Capone.
Alec Baldwin's the baby, obviously.
Yeah. Tito Rivera. John, I don't even know where you got it. It's like you had to go to a lot of swap meets, and I appreciate your fucking candor when you said I blacked out when I found it. I was like, I would too, bud. I would too. Here's to you, and here's to your hunt. Everybody, cheers.
Fresh Velvet's a hell of a thing. Cheers, everybody. And I haven't said this lately, so I'm going to say it right now.
No. Time out. Let's just all fucking go back. And John says a lot of stupid shit in this show. So when John says great things, we need to go ahead and focus on that. John said, crushed velvet is a hell of a thing before we did a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, in the mental picture we painted of John L. Peacock's Last Supper, fuck off picture above his couch, right? It was pretty awesome in my book. I was happy with how everything went. I'm usually upset with John, like, hey man, don't put a button on it unless you got the button. Fucking John L. Peacock found a button, put a button on it. Now, hear me out again. This does not excuse the rest of your behavior in the previous part of the show. Just because you nail this one doesn't mean you get a carte blanche and a fucking pass for the rest of your bullshit. But this, Sean, kudos to you, my friend. Crushed velvet is a hell of a thing, and I, sir, will drink a warm cocktail to that.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
My cocktail's so cold, I just re-iced it.
This fucking guy. I don't even believe in ice. One of the things, ice killed my uncle. Did you know that he was on the Titanic?
Oh, the Titian, I see?
No. Yeah, he was on the iceberg that hit the Titanic. I don't know. Sorry. I stuttered. John, you should have seen the motors that he had on that.
It was diesel, right?
Yeah, that was before we had any kind of solar fucking charges. It was stupid amount of energy, and there was not much ice left. and the amount of souls that were lost. But he had a great time. Fucking adventure of a lifetime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he died after it, so that makes sense.
No, not him. No one from the iceberg died.
Oh, he survived?
Yeah, John, everybody in the iceberg survived. You're like, what the fuck is that? They don't keep watch. They just hammer down the throttles and go to sleep. People woke up like, oh no. Is there a hole in an iceberg? No, John. Icebergs don't have holes. They just kept on trucking, made it all the way to the Americas, had exactly 14 pounds of ice left. They were swimming a lot of the last few days, John. It was he said it was scary. Like he was like, I was worried about my life. I was like, I get it, Uncle. I get it. Anyway, long story short, mistakes were made. Money was lost. We all learned.
Anyway, there's more Two-Sided out there. We are currently recording each episode of the Two-Sided Podcast live on the Stereo app every Tuesday, starting at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, which is also live streamed on our YouTube channel handle at Two-Sided Pod, TWO, Sided Pod, all one word. We are on Patreon.
All lowercase, no underscores.
Sure. We're on Patreon, Instagram, and Twitter. Again, same handle at Two-Sided Pod, TWO.
All lowercase, no underscores.
Okay. We also have Gmail for anyone who wants to suggest a topic or to come onto our open chat stereo shows at Two-Sidedpod at gmail.com, TWO Sidedpod at gmail.com.
That's all lowercase, no underscores.
That one specifically, you have to uppercase all T, S, and P, or else you won't reach us. Anyway,
what?
That's for Gmail. They're weird. Finally, our podcast has gone viral.
Wait, time out. No, we're not going viral unless we can fucking get our emails, John. TWO Sided Podcast. It's TP.
What is our Gmail? What is our Gmail?
Two-sidedpod at gmail.com. That's
not
TWO sidedpod at gmail.com.
That's and right. Not Two-Sided Podcast, as you said earlier. Right, yeah.
John, the people want to know, John. Inquiring minds are all ears. We are sitting here with bated breath. Do we really have to not use all lowercase with no underscores? Do we have to use capitals to email us? Is that true?
All right. You caught me. Fine. You can actually be all lowercase.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
You got it here first, motherfuckers. Two-sidedpod at gmail.com. That's TWO sidedpod at gmail.com. All fuck your couch, Sean. All lowercase, no underscores, all one word. Fuck your couch, Sean. If I say so myself.
And finally, we have gone viral. You can listen to Two-Sided on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, Anchor, and wherever you get your podcasts. We'd love if you rate and follow us. Also, while you're rating us, you might as well give us 5 stars. It doesn't hurt you. It only helps us. I have to use over-enunciation when I say the word rate. I found out.
Why? Why do you have to do that? I don't understand. What happens if you slur it? What, okay. John? What do you mean?
So I was in this Mormon focus group, and we were talking about like a dance that they were gonna have.
You're rating people,
and they were like, "What's it gonna be called?" And I was like, "Oh, I got one." And they were like, they said different things, and I had an idea. I was like, "How to rate your date?"
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, John. I will enunciate from here on in.
And the adult in the room said, "I'm sorry, please say that again." I was like, "How to rate your date?" And everyone was like, "Oh,
nice." And they're like, there was one guy in the corner who's like, "That's bullshit. I like the other version better."
So anyway, we're on all those things wherever you get your podcast. We'd love if you follow and rate us. And while you're rating us, you might as well give us 5 stars. It doesn't hurt you. It only somethings us. And also subscribe
Boo! I liked
and
it
hit
better the other way.
rate and date. Oh no! Subscribe and hit that alert on the YouTube. We thank you kindly.
Tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your parole officer. John is a serial rapist.
It was a good theme.
It was a really good theme.
Saying it
If
properly. For some reason, they didn't choose that one. They didn't choose that one.
Yeah.
How to rate your date.
Oh no, John, was that the time when you were disappearing and you and your mom sat in the car? The rating under the sea dance. Biff came and said, "Okay, McFly." Nope, sorry. Totally different dance. A different rating experience.
That's going to lead us into our short. The short segment. My boy Pete, tell them what they got.
Here's the deal, folks. We're all done with this show. We're all done with John's bullshit. We're all with my shenanigans. None of us want to be here. We all want to get to the green room where there's finger sandwiches and cocktails to be had by the plenty. That's where we want to be. However, we're not there yet. What we have in front of us is a failure to communicate, which is the way John wants it. Well, that's the way John gets it. So we're going to put 5 minutes on the clock. He's going to read a headline from one source, one single source that I don't know what the source is. It could be a text he got from his friend. It could be a headline from a reputable newspaper. It could be a limerick he got from a bathroom wall in Queens, New York, when he was drinking when he should have been at work. We just don't know. But after the 5 minutes, after he reads the headline, we're going to discuss, and the timer will go off, and we'll shut the fuck up, and then we'll all go away as a dumber people. None of us are as dumb as all of us. Ain't that right, John?
That is right, my boy Pete.
One thing I forgot. I just had a drink of warm booze. Everybody, pour your warm glasses of booze or put your booze in tea pots and put it in the microwave.
Not pots. No. They're metal. Teacups.
Teacups. Right. Yeah. 2-sided, 1 teacup is the old adage. So get that going. And then
before
we're gonna figure out this timing thing one way or another, John. I swear to God.
Sandwiches.
I couldn't eat another one, but to finish yours, I'm in. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna pour shots and shut the fuck up.
So the headline of this one from a single source is an image that affected perspective, and it is actually a photograph. First time ever. The timer starts now. Do you know this photograph?
Oh, it says John has started sharing his screen. Double click if you think he should fuck his couch. Yeah, that was the Middle East. That was the girl in Pakistan. I want to say Pakistan.
Afghanistan.
She was one of the Afghanistan that she was somewhere where we were fucking around in the Middle East and like, oh look, pretty people are getting hurt too. And everyone's like, oh shit, pretty people? Yeah, John, pretty people.
Pretty people. So what we're looking at,
they went and found her. What we're looking at is a there you go. Perfect. What we're looking at is a native woman from Afghanistan who has a head covering and it's wrapped around her shoulders, but her eyes are the piercing eyes, like the piercing blue green with a little brown in the middle, like
golden.
It's what they based fucking all the werewolf movies and the vampire movies and shit on. Like she looks like someone who could be in fucking what I can only think of Vampire Lestat.
Twilight.
Yeah. it's almost because like in the right light, her skin would glimmer.
Right. Yeah.
It's very intense. Her eyes are very intense.
Right. And
They found her years later. Do you have her picture later?
I do. Do you remember what this source is from? Who put this on their cover in the 80s?
It was Time.
It was Time, but they did it after
Life.
That's great.
Newsweek.
No, come on. You don't remember?
Penthouse. Jugs. Over 40. National Geographic. That's what I said. That's literally what I said.
That's literally what you said.
No, I know, but literally anyone who was a kid in the 80s knows that if your parents had a subscription to National Geographic, you could see boobs from the deep jungles.
not from this picture.
Not this one. Not this one.
Yeah,
no,
don't like you're making a joke, but also this girl. She was a girl.
I'm I'm not making John. I am making a joke, but I'm not making a joke. But
right.
Not this one, not her, not that, but like, oh shit. Here's the natives in New Guinea who were topless. Like, hey, what's up?
Right.
I got in trouble as a kid for cutting up pictures of National Geographic and keeping boob pictures in my room. I am all this man, John.
That joke aside, this picture is one of the most famous pictures National Geographic ever published. It was on their cover of June of 1985 when Russia was invading Afghanistan. And it was so famous that Time republished it. National Geographic wasn't really a huge magazine at that time, and it has been since that moment. It changed the perspective of what was happening out there, and also
that's why they don't have boobs anymore because it's now like a mainstream National Geographic.
That's right.
It's all
because of this picture.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It was a snapshot that the photographer said, she just looked at him and he took the picture. There was nothing planned, obviously. And I do happen to have the photo. It was so famous. They went back and found her, and she happened to still be alive many years later. And they did a side-by-side. And this is the same person in 85, and I think it was 2013. And there's still those striking eyes and this look of defiance, this look of, I understand, but she understood as a child.
No, you're wrong.
Okay.
You're reading the commentary that people have said. You're reading like, oh, here's the cliff notes of The Great Gatsby, and let me regurgitate that. Here's the cliff notes of Mice and Men. Let me say this is what this is about because it's no, John. In her younger childhood picture, she does not have. She is so hardened. She is so the shit she has seen in the right. That is an old. That is someone who has seen the face of the devil. Right. She has. She's intense. She's seen a lot, but she has not had to do a lot. She has not made it through the things that she will be faced with in her future. At the picture on the right, like that's someone who has seen some shit, John.
Yeah. The
eyes are the same. Eyes are the same.
Face mouth is the same, but the face is different. Yeah. Like
no, mouth is not the same, John. Look at her pursed lips. Look at how much the lines are stressed. Look at how they come up on her nose. Like look like aggressive. You would be the worst at a police sketch. If I ever commit a crime and you see me, I want you to describe. He was a 5 foot, 6 foot, 9 foot purple people eater.
Huh. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight comes, John, and I fucking want to go home, bud. I want to go home. Well, turns out
the
I'm
interesting,
home.
The interesting coincidence is in '85, the original picture, it was Russia invading Afghanistan. When this picture on the right, as you were saying, was taken, America was invading
with
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, right? But it was in the once again, John. We talked about it last week. It's that she was in the Khmer Valley, the
Kush,
Valley,
Afghan
Khmer
Kush, baby.
Valley, where they have been invaded, they have been aggressed, been the defenders of their valley, and no one has been able to take them out
For
ever.
thousands of years.
Thousands of years,
Yep.
which is fucking badass. Like, hey, motherfucker, I did. Yeah, we're gonna take a lot of casualties, but eventually you're gonna go away.
Yeah.
Right. That's kind of my attitude for the two-sided pod. It's kind of like, if I can continue this, John, it's a war of attrition, as Joe Rogan would say, a war of attrition. Who gives up first? And right now, John, I will not say nay. I say nay to saying nay. What I say, fuck your couch, John. Let's do a warm ass shot, because that's what the people want. They want to drink hot tea, alcoholic style. Hot alcohol tea style. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Without.
Bink, bink, bink. Oh no.
All right, we got one more. You ready for this, Bible Pete?
Yeah, I'm good. Do you have any strumpets?
We have trifles.
No, I don't try. Don't trifle with me, boy.
Just about the trifle. Just about a trifle.
I love trifle. Seriously, one of my favorite. My sister makes a fucking wicked ass trifle with lady fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and her fresh cream and the fresh strawberries. And we got good strawberries out here. Like, it's down. Like, oh shit.
If you make your own cream, that's fantastic.
Right? Did you know? Here's a little something for everyone out there. I found this for my buddy. You can make your own butter. You can save a shit ton of money, and you have your own butter. Mason jars. Get a mason jar, the quart size or the half pint or the pint size. Quart size is better, but you get heavy cream. Just pour heavy cream in there and then shake it. And it takes like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and the whole thing will separate. It'll totally separate, and you can dump out the buttermilk that's now buttermilk. Now you have butter, and you can salt it because it's super wet and super loose. And then you have a fucking shit ton of butter. John, I'm like a goddamn Renaissance man. I'm gonna get my own fucking Tyrannosauruses to get
your wet butter.
I'm gonna raise ostriches to get my own eggs. Hey man, are you hungry? Well, we have 2 ostrich eggs. So it's gonna be like 14 eggs each. We're fucked. Also,
so you don't have to churn it. You don't have to churn it to make the butter.
That's what churning is, by just shaking it like a shake.
Shaking is churning.
Yeah, and
I've been doing it wrong.
I asked my buddy, like, you don't have to agitate, like, you don't have to have an agitator in there, like if you're gonna do fucking NutriFast or whatever, and they put it the agitator in the thing,
the wire thing,
right? Yeah. You don't have to have an agitator. If you just do it for 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, like, watch a show.
They churned it.
No, John. No, you don't need to do that. This is the fucking modern age. We just put it in the mason jars and shake it while we watch fucking Hulu. Come on, bud. Welcome to fucking 2024.
Well, speaking of 2024, our last topic tonight is the history of the internet, part 5. And that's right, my boy Pete, I'm throwing a little curveball at you because we're going to look at my boy Pete's internet browsing history.
Here's the deal, bud. Number 1, for the sake of you, in the sake of everything you love, I need you to cease and or desist. Not for my embarrassment. Not for my. Well, the thing is, here's the deal. When I saw Alvin Bragg was going to be running for governor of North Carolina, and that he was going on porn sites and saying horrible things, I said, "What are porn sites?" And I looked them up. Turns out they're bad, John. So I quickly deleted everything, and that is the reason I deleted all of my history for everything, because I don't want to be associated with anything like that, because I just found out about it and it's bad. How does that work?
Well, it turns out he deleted it all. So that's all we have to say about that.
All right.
And that's the end of our segment of History of the Internet Part 5.
Folks, here's the deal. We don't know a lot about the internet at this point. What we do know is that it's pretty fucking awesome. What we're unsure about is how safe your credit card information is with DoorDash. But that's neither here nor there, because I highly recommend putting it in so it's saved to the future, so you can DoorDash when you need to when you're hammered down. Because nobody needs to read credit cards when you're hammered down, right?
Right.
Nobody does. But also, little word of the wise, put it in Instacart so that you can preemptively strike and have groceries in your fridge.
So to reiterate, my boy Pete, you're saying you should put it in early so you can preemptively strike in case you need to DoorDash?
100%. The thing is, I recommend to everyone right now, just like, I shouldn't spend this money. No, you shouldn't. Like, none of us should ever. Like, no, you shouldn't. But when you get to that point, and you're gonna get to that point, motherfucker. And when you do, like, it's gonna be a lot easier to just like, yes, thank you. Because if you have to one-eye your credit card and like, there's a fucking code on the back. It's in the couch now. Y'all are sons of bitches. Hear me out. Believe me later. Put your shit in. That is a goddamn message from my boy Pete to you.
We are talking about sex, right?
Oh, John. Again, you take us in the weirdest directions and no one likes it. I get so many fucking personal emails saying, please, can you please get someone else to come and button their shirt and stop taking us to the gutter? You, my boy Pete, should be given a Medal of Honor. You, my boy Pete, they say to me, John, what they say to me, John, they say, you, my boy Pete, are 1 in a million. A diamond in the rough is what they say to me. We get a lot of Disney fans. I couldn't help myself. I fucking couldn't help.
The sources for this episode.
John. What I need from you right now, what I'm wanting from you, John, is for you to read your sources. John, can you do that? John, are you willing? John, are you able to read your sources?
I'm hoping so. The sources for this episode of Two-Sided Podcast have been, first segment, Britannica, VDOcipher.com, and OfficeTimeline.com. Second segment,
said VD.
My Boy Pete's Blank Browsing History, and short segment, National Geographic Magazine.
You guys, just FYI, I did take a screenshot of my browsing history, and that is in our Patreon behind the paywall. So if you want to go ahead, like and subscribe at Two-Sided Pod, all lowercase, all one word, no underscores, in the Patreon, you can see what that browsing history is. And what is that? Well, it'll break your mind. You're welcome for listening.
My boy Pete, it is coming to that time of your favorite game and mine. That's right, my boy Pete, what's the through line?
Shit, John, shit. Okay, what's the through line? All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's go ahead and run it down of what our topics were. Number one, the topic was
Our baby daddy, YouTube.
you said baby daddy, I'm gonna have to kill you in your sleep. So our first topic was business daddy YouTube. Our second topic was my boy Pete's browsing history.
And the short was
None shall pass, none shall pass, none shall pass. What was the short, John?
no, I think you got it right. My boy Pete, that's 100% correct. Marijuana and blank browsing histories affect the memory. Good job.
All right, that's what I said. None shall pass, none shall pass, none shall pass. Folks, if you have them, light them. If you don't have them, I highly recommend going to your local legal dispensary and acquiring them. Until that time, go ahead, pour a shot, put it in the microwave, and get ready because we're going to do one. John, tell them what they're missing here, bud.
Well, what they're missing as they're getting their shot ready is something that I wonder if my boy Pete, from this episode, there's anything you'd like to take a second glance at, a second look, a second thought, a second opinion. This is Pete's Retraction Corner.
Yeah, John, I got a lot going on in my life right now, bud. I don't know if you heard my words. I don't know if you're just on a fucking autopilot on the two-sided Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, just hammering down 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean sandwich time if you're across the pond on Wednesdays. I don't know what you're doing, John. But what I'm saying, I'm screaming for help. I have no ice. I am a man with no ice, John. And what that does to a soul, well, we can only wait and see. In the green room, John, the green room is coming up, and I know you're going to say something about it, but I want you to know all will be told in the green room. Stick around.
Cheers. Cheers, bud. Here's everybody.
Here you go. Bink,
Hey, you're
bink,
welcome
bink.
for listening. The gal.
Oh,
And also,
no.
thanks for listening, everybody. We have our open chat show continuing for those listening
no,
live.
No, John, stop. I need to stop you here. You're welcome for listening, and then thanks for listening. You gotta we have to be a united front, John, right? If fuck your couch is our title, then fuck your couch is our attitude.
I can't
You're
say
welcome.
that title.
You're welcome. Stick with your welcome. Shh. Don't say shout out. Don't say you're welcome. Don't say don't say aneurysm.
3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a good shot. Well, you're welcome for listening, everybody. We have our open chat show continuing for those listening live on the Stereo app or watching on YouTube. So if you are here now, regardless of the platform, stick around. And if you're hearing this later and want to join us in the green room for after show wind downs or want to throw some topics out there, email twosidedpod@gmail.com. That's TWO sidedpod@gmail.com. That's a wrap for tonight. I'm John L. Peacock out in Brooklyn, New York.
I'm my boy Pete in Southern California.
And this was our show. You can eavesdrop wherever you get your podcasts and even join us live, both on the YouTube channel. Our handle is @2sidedpod, TWO sidedpod. How else is it, my boy Pete?
It's also all lowercase, no underscores, all one word.
And the Stereo app every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, as we talk about the two sides of life, the serious and the fun, here on Two Sided. I love you, Pete.
Love you too, John. Good luck in the future. We expect good things from you. Oh, shit. That's funny. I tried to get up to get ice. Turns out I'm plugged in. Turns out there's no ice in my future. Turns out life gives you unexpected bumps. Folks, here's the deal. Let me give you a little background on life bumps. Here's the deal, folks. I don't talk from the heart often, but when I do, but when I do, folks, it's for a good reason. And what the good reason is from talking from the heart is telling John L. Peacock, you better hurry up because there's an ice tray over here with my name on it, and I need to get to that tray. All right, hear me out, folks. We got a few messages here that I am. Oh shit, I'm very excited to pop, and I don't want John to leave any. John, if you can hear me now, Johnny, can you hear me? Johnny, can you hear my voice? Don't leave a fucking message. Just come back in, bud. You're doing good. You're gonna leave a message. It's fine. Nobody likes it. All right. They'll like it. I don't. I don't. Apparently they like it because it makes me so angry. You guys are kind of assholes. Let's focus on let's focus on what you're doing to me to make my life miserable. Every time you say that John L. Peacock is doing the Lord's work, it makes me more angry. Here's the deal. If everybody can just get on my side, I don't want John to feel bad. No, at all. John's one of the coolest people I know. He's fucking, this motherfucker is cool as shit, right? But the thing is, you start telling him, he starts acting like it. And then, oh shit, motherfuckers. Then things like this happen. I pull out one joint, there's two joints, I just don't even, I can't keep up. It'll be anarchy. Cats will be sleeping with dogs. Lions will lie down with lambs. I don't know. If we all stay in our fucking lane, right? If we all stay in our lane, I feel like, and now that I say it in my head, it's super bad. We all need to stay in our fucking lane. Everybody just stay in your fucking lane. Just stay in your lane. I'll stay in mine. You stay in yours. We all stay in our lane. But then how do you grow, right? How do you grow? How do you grow as a people? How do you make your way, right? I want to change this. I want to change the perception. I want to change my place. I want to do the things. If you're not allowed to, and it's all status quo, how do you do that? I don't like that. But at the same time, I like that. I like that a lot because my boy Pete, as a people, we fear change. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not big fans of the evil, right? The evil, so you're not happy where you are, you're not good with your situation. I have found it's easier to keep going in that status quo, right? Hey, fuck John's couch. It's a lot easier to be like, John's growing as a person, and I think he has a lot of potential. Fuck John's couch.
its individuality in the face of this competition that it itself has created. This is a profound problem. We're now dealing with a genuinely different intelligence.
That I'm with. There's a great song by I want to say it's Marsh. I want to say it's Marsh, but he could be sampling Above and Beyond. I don't know, but the whole thing of like finding your people, of getting you transport them to in a dimension. Like it could be sound, it could be mind thought, it could be. What are you gonna do?
In the ancient Greek world, the Oracle of Delphi, located 100 miles northeast of Athens, was considered the center of the world. People from all over the empire flocked there to consult the high priestess of Apollo, the Pythia, and have their future revealed. The answers that she gave determined the future of individuals and the fate of empires.
Thank you so much, Dub. I'm so glad you brought that in, bud. I'm so glad you brought that in. The Oracle of Delphi. I went there. I actually went to Delphi. They say the oracles of the witches who were the soothsayers, the seers who would live there. They lived in this cave, but it had a lot of natural gas that was flowing through. So all the visions people were seeing, where you were fucked up. Like you were fucked up. Like, oh, okay, I get it. I'm with it. Like that's kind of how I am. Kind of like Delphi. I'm not Grecian. I do like the Olympics. There's a correlation of huffing gas. Nah, still loose. We'll figure it out in post.
Does anybody or everybody, somebody, nobody, knows now is the time when, according to my erotic fan fiction, John L. Peacock is removing the lower half of all his clothes for the remainder of the program. You're welcome.
God damn you, Jules. God. And they ruin the show. Oh, look. Hold on, John. Shut the fuck up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, that's right. No, don't mute up. Shh, quiet. Still patter around in the basement. Your friend of mine, the best of the worst of the best, the ginger with the minger, the Toledo Strangler, the Ohio, it's John L. Peacock. This is where you come in and say things, bud.
Yeah, sorry.
Fair. I already did, bud. Anything else? Jesus.
That was a really good show. I'm sure you wanted me to leave a message. I'm gonna go back in and see if that's still the case. But like, hey, man, I love you, brother. Word.
I'm going to keep playing messages to see if anything gets better as we move through.
I'm just me, looking like a meth head on the street. People online still call me Steve because of a guy whose name I can't say legally.
Fucking shit.
So as soon as I went back to the show after leaving that message, you said you didn't want me to leave a message. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm like,
Pussy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pussy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pussy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm a big eater.
I fucking love you, Mom. Just so you know, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. John, what the fuck was it? I normally don't do, but I think. All right, couple more messages. Here we go. Shh, quiet.
Oh, I'm ready. John Peacock's back.
yeah. Yeah.
We're still he changed his shirt, so we know that those last 3 buttons on that other shirt fucking broke off when he stood up, like, fuck you, we won't stand for this. And they fucking tore away, and he's like, well, I gotta wear buttons for a show. It's classy time. So I gotta put on a different shirt with more girth.
You're right. I should pour a shot.
Yeah, John, here's Steel Bud. I say, don't leave a message. You leave a message. I say, please stop. You do it again. I say,
I was saying I'm sorry. I didn't hear it until after I left the message, and I felt bad, so I had to tell you.
you are the reason. Here's the deal, bud. I'm gonna be. I'm just saying, when you see, and this is nothing specifically about you or a threat, right? At all. I'm just saying, I understand, right? I understand. If I was on jury, I understand. When someone's like, oh, they stabbed them 48 times. What the fuck? It's crazy town. Like, that's a lot. Sometimes someone can't be dead enough, right? Like, I need to make sure this sticks. So I know this gets a little dark, but that explanation has got me off 3 jury services, John.
All right.
That one, and only an idiot represents himself in court. You say those 2 things, or do we get to examine bloody undershirts and look really excited about it? Those 3 things get you off any service.
You know, I represented myself in court.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, of course you did.
Pop that back in.
Fair enough. Here we go.
Thanks, Seb. Always there for me.
Here's the question, John. Here's the question. I'm going to ask you, and I need you to think about it. But I'm going to ask everyone out in the listenership here, or everybody in the stereo streets. We got the Foxy Lady, we got Mona Lisa, we got Dove, we got Julie Crooms, we got Sleeps, we got Spondy Bandy. Oh man, we got people here on the YouTubes as well. Like, so everybody in the YouTubes, you can actually pop these on the chat. So let me ask you this: because this happened to me this weekend, and I froze, and I chose poorly, right? I want to know and learn from my betters what the correct response is. I was day drinking, as you do, on a weekend.
Right.
I went to a fucking beautiful dive bar. And how do I know it's a dive bar? When it's a dive bar, it's a dive bar when it only accepts cash. And they have there's an ATM over there. Like, this is great. This is great, because now, like, everything is and getting cash out of that motherfucker was more expensive than getting cash out of the weed store. Like, what is happening to the world? Fair enough. Moving on. The question, John, I go to a dive bar, cash only, buy drinks, have brother Joey, Joey Labartnik. Everybody who's watching, Joey does our graphics. Joey is going to be, hopefully, I have another graphic thing happening. Well, it's going to be graphic. I don't know if he's going to draw it, but it's going to graphically happen. Quiet, John. Doesn't matter.
Is it happening quickly? Like real quick, like the speed of?
No. How about the speed of shut the fuck up? So I'm at the bar.
Shout out to Joey.
Stop saying shout out. So I'm at the bar with Joey and Beth. Turns out, what do all dive bars have? John, top three answers, ladies and gentlemen, top three answers. What do all dive bars have? Survey says, John.
Cheap well drinks. Pool
We're
table.
going to give them their pool table, cheap drinks.
And nasty bathrooms.
Oh, John, man. That's true, but not in this case because we only took the top three answers. That was number 4. Turns out, shit in the parking lot, we don't care. What's the number 3 answer that all dive bars have? Cheap drinks,
pool
tables, and
young people.
Jukebox. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, when you're faced in a jukebox situation, you were not expecting it. No one expects a jukebox situation.
It's one of those unlimited ones too, right?
You know what? Unlimited, John, there's no such thing as unlimited. It's like unlimited pizza. They're going to cut you off eventually. They close. Their employees have to sleep.
I meant possibilities of music.
No. There's things you can find. There are things you look up that, you know what? I want the B track of the YouTube album of. No, they don't have. Don't say shout out. Shut the fuck up, John. So there you are. You walk in, right? You're unaware. You don't know. You're just day drinking. You're having a good old time, like you do, day drinking. Cash bar. Oh shit. Let me get some cash. This is stupid. Well, I'm not going to come back. Let me get more than I should. Now you have stupid. I have paper money. This is Monopoly. Anytime you have paper money, it's Monopoly. This doesn't exist. It doesn't. It's not on my card. This doesn't exist. This is all. Everything here should go away.
Right.
I'll get this round. I'll get this round. Can I get 5s and 1s and quarters and pennies and nickels and a dream to build a wish on?
Right.
As we did, and then fucking threw in $10. All right. Couple songs. All right. Just go put. Well, people will go. No one's putting shit in. And if they do, it doesn't fucking matter. We're all in this together. We can drive people out or we can bring them in. What do you want to do? I put 3 songs in. I decided to drive people out.
What were they?
I did Lonely Island, Dick in a Box.
Oh, okay.
I did Justin Timberlake, Bringing Sexy Back.
Yeah. Bring to the bridge. Take it to the bridge.
Take her to the bridge.
There's no such thing as a halfway criminal.
Then Beth came up and like, or do a thing like Taylor Swift. I'm like, all right. So because she wanted Taylor Swift in the eras or the whatever, the thing or the whatever, but I did Taylor Swift. What is her big famous one? The one that put her on the map, like 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
She's something. I'm on the bleacher. She's
no.
Don't you see? You belong to me.
Not that one.
You belong
and it
to
wasn't.
Me.
Oh no. And the other one. So no. And I did came in like a wrecking ball because I was like,
that's not Taylor Swift.
It's not Taylor Swift. I know. And Beth's like, it's not Taylor Swift. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what it is. It's a great song, and I'll strip to it. And I started dancing, and like 3 people walked out. It was great. So, long story
It's a great
short,
song. It's a great song.
so good, so
Dolly,
good.
Dolly Parton's her
I
godmother.
came, I saw, I conquered, all on two-sided. Tuesdays, 8 p.m., 11 Pacific, even though it's backwards. I don't know time zones, but if I did, it would be 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Sandwich times on Wednesdays. And I'm pretty sure that's how Miley would have done it, John.
Well, I only wanted to break you out, my boy Pete, but all you did was
Shake it off.
me.
Shake it off. That was the one.
Break me. You broke me.
Break me. Easy there, Adele. Here's the deal, folks. So the question, ladies and gentlemen, the question, boys and girls, the question, people of the hour is, what are your go-to 3 songs you put in? And I'll be honest, it's not 3 songs. You put in $5 at 3 songs, like a fucking highway robbery. It's bullshit. Money's no object. $5. You put in $5, you get 3 songs. No, fuck the money. It's £9, 6 pence in the UK.
There's credits on the jukebox, and you just have to show up.
You gotta give credits where credits are due when it comes to farthings. And
so the world is your oyster, and you with credits will open.
You don't even care about shellfish allergies at this point. So you have 3 songs on the Jukey Boxy.
Yeah.
Walk into a dive bar. Or if you want to clarify, if you want to change your bar, this is what you can do on your message. It is not a dive bar. It is now a hipster bar. And I walk it. It is a Western bar in Southeast Arizona. It is in Globe. And this is where, right? So you can pick and choose your bar of where it is, of what type it is, but it has to have a jukebox. And what are your 3 songs? I'm in New York, in Queens. I'm in San Francisco in the Tenderloin. I'm in East LA. I'm in Harlem. I'm in Morenci. So here's a bunch of, hear me out.
Vegas off the strip, right? Reno.
Right. Reno, where it's all, everyone's there to party, and they're all tourists. And you got to bring the fucking bangers.
Montana.
Butte, Montana, where he's like, it's all Jimmy Buffett all the time. If you ain't a parent head, we don't fuck around with your kind around here.
Ain't no
what is your shit?
I hear some Freebird.
What is your shit, John? We got a lot of people calling in.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to mute up. So let's start with you, my boy Pete. So you told us about SoCal.
I started the story.
I know. I'm gonna throw it.
No,
I'm gonna throw it out to.
I don't.
If you're in New York, if you're in Brooklyn, New York, what are you throwing out?
Yep. Yeah, I don't give a shit where my location is, John. I'm a horrible person who doesn't understand cultural appropriation or regional constructs. John, what I do is I like to freeze up, and I like to put money in and push buttons. And they said, oh, type these numbers, and I smashed my palm in, and I said, oh shit, Miley Cyrus, it is.
And
John,
the other 2?
I would have played the same motherfucking things.
Throw us through them.
Because,
what is it?
No, because if it would, I would have done a good one, but it depends on the bar. I would have done Big Bun.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, Big Bun.
Big Bun. I was waiting for you to clarify that.
Bun B.
Yeah.
Bun B.
Big Bun.
I was like, oh, Big Pun? No, Pun. No.
What a big perm. I mean, Big Worm.
Oh, no, I didn't smoke your shit. I would always do the band. The band is something I would always put in.
Which one?
I love either Cripple Creek or The Wait.
Mm-hmm.
But The Wait is one of my favorites.
Is that the guy?
I would do
Dixie.
No. I'm not a big
Okay.
fan of that one.
Yeah, that one's hard. That's probably
No,
not a good
it's just
jukebox one.
the whole thing is like the choruses, the music, it doesn't have the same driving. So like you're not always listening to the words, right?
Right. Right.
But if it starts to go too slow, you start to listen, or if it starts to like, oh, and it's not doesn't have the same beat, doesn't have the same rhythm, it doesn't like drive you through.
Yeah.
Woke up a Nazarene, was feeling about half bad dead. Right? There's like the night they drove old Dixie down. Like it's
Right.
it goes too slow, man.
Yeah.
No, if you're trying to I am down to kick people out of the bar, but I'm not down to bring myself down.
Right.
Faye,
You're
Faye
not
gets
done for the
it.
self down. Yeah. Okay.
Faye gets it. She's like, Miley who? Miley, get your ass up on the wrecking ball, Miley. You know what's up. Faye, come on. What's your you go to the bar, whatever bar you call it, but I like the generic one is the dive bar.
It's the dive.
Whatever your local dive bar, cash only fucking dive bar. What are your 3 songs you play in the jukebox? Open credits.
I'll throw a little curtain back just for a second. Started working at a bar that happens to have all 3 of those things. Right. Continue on. Shania Twain seems to be a popular one, right?
The give him some. Let's give him something to talk about. A
Oh yeah.
little whisper to whisper about. Talk about love. Yeah. People are talking about people. There's a something, John. Even though the two-sided on a Tuesday, John. Something, even though we know what's going on. But is that the one? Is that the one you were talking about?
That's a good one, but yeah, no.
No, that's not
So
the one.
I'll throw out my local thoughts. Thunder Road. It's a slow build, and people get to dig it
Okay.
because it's always good. But they're like, "What is this? Oh, it's this. Oh, it's this." And then
Oh,
it's
yeah,
good,
yeah.
right? Bohemian Rhapsody is good for jukebox, not good for karaoke,
At
but
all. It's good. And the good thing is, as a jukebox player, as a consumer of
right,
the bar scene, John, I
yeah,
like to get the most bang for my buck. Yeah. So
yeah,
what I like to do, I like to play a little Bohemian Rhapsody. I like to play a little Hey Jude. I like to play a little Enagata Davida Baby. Something that lasts more than 15, 20 minutes.
A good organ solo, yeah, right.
Oh, John, if there's no organs, it's not for me. You know what I mean? That's why I stopped going to church.
Bum bum ba da da bum.
Let's go, Jesus. Let's go. This is the weirdest church ever.
Why do we have to stretch every thing?
Right.
Innings. I thought this was an outing.
What does 3 up and 3 down mean to you? End of an inning? No, it means a fucking major. What the fuck? I don't do military. Sorry.
I do have a pitch pipe.
I have a belly button and a song in my heart. Does that have any continence or playability in this situation? I need an old priest and a priest with a perfect pitch.
Unfortunately, the old priest is in a pool and he has no continence.
No, I didn't say old priest. I said young priest and a. Doesn't matter, John. Here's the deal. These priests of mine. John, here's the deal. What are your hopes? John, what are your dreams? What are your ambitions? John, it doesn't matter because we have messages and packets to pop, and I am leaning into my microphone because I feel like I'm somebody on the radios. Oh, look at this. Look what you've done.
Look
what you've done. Look at the streets. Stereo time starts with John L. Peacock and my boy Pete. Fuck, I wish I had my enunciation. That would be everything.
It's two-sided. Oh, I forgot. Shout out to the foundation. I'm over here in the ATM line. Some people are just so slow with their own cars. Put that thing in gear, girl. We ain't in the old times no more. Go ahead, put that thing in automatic drive.
Get it. Go on.
What's up, Jonathan?
No.
Frosty, rub it up, dub. Oh,
How you doing?
Mona Lisa, Easter. Adventure Spawn. Where you been, man? Been worried about you, man. Shout out to the room.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
I forgot. Shout out to the foundation line.
It won't work.
So slow with their own cars. Put that thing in gear, girl. We ain't old times no more. Go ahead, put that thing in automatic drive.
John,
Pete, Julie, you're
you
beautiful.
can come back. My whole thing, I can't stop. I try to stop it. It says, "Hey, do you want to block?" I was like, "No, don't block." I said, "No, but we can get the love. We can get the love. We can get the love. All the love. All the love. All the love. All the love." See, that's what I'm saying. Granted, technology is not my friend, but goddamn, y'all are my friends.
What was happening?
John, here's the deal. Don't ask questions. You ask me no questions, I will tell you no lies.
Right,
that is a promise from my boy Pete to you.
So
shut the fuck up. Plug in your little speaker. I'm gonna pop a few more packets, and we'll see what happens moving forward. It's not an abusive relationship, you guys. He makes it seem like it, but it's not.
Yo, if I'm at a dive bar, there's no way that I'm not playing a melee. Like, I want to turn that bitch up. I love a fucking dive bar where it looks like everybody's sad they just got off work.
Yup.
Boring, and then I go in that bitch. I'm Millie in here. What about you guys?
One of my favorite times I went to Don't Judge, because when I say I'm open to any kind of music, I am, and I chameleon myself to whatever it is. So, we're going to a symphony or an opera or ballet. Like, I'll put on a tie and a jacket, like loafers. Okay, very good, very good. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I will have a Zinfandel. Hello. Yes, Zinfandel. Oh, rascal of a vineyard. Hello. I'll do a lot of that.
The white Zinfandel, thank you.
Oh, terroir. You can almost taste the terroir. Look at the legs. Zinfandel. Anyway, Madam Butterfly. Not my first. I'll see you in the balcony. A lot of that, John. But at the same time, I will still fuck around on the other side, where I went to wasn't Toby Keith. It was some country. It was super country, like aggressively country, like fuck my couch country, like oof, oof. No, don't try and guess.
My friends got places where whiskey drowns and the beer.
I like
the blues away.
Two of my favorite things include you doing things off tune, and one, me saying don't try and guess, and you insisting on singing poorly.
I wasn't guessing. And I'll be okay.
Now I need to figure it out, because you made me so angry. So I'm like, now I have to fucking close the loop. It was Knee deep in the water somewhere, got blue skies there. He's the one who did the duet with Jimmy Buffett. Zach Brown band.
There you
So
go.
I went to go see Zach Brown, and with a bunch of people who were like country western. I was like, all right, fucking, I have boots. I'll put boots on. I had a button up shirt. I was like, all right, I'll tuck it in. Fucking wear a belt, like whatever. Put a ball cap on, like Zach Brown band. Y'all fuck around. Y'all fucking drink Crown Royal. Let's fuck around, man. I'm telling you what. Great band. It was actually a really good show. But we left there and then we went on the way home. It was like 40 minutes away. Like, let's not go home yet. Let's go to the dive bar on the way home, get a cocktail. So we go in, and it is fucking just hip hop. It is just like, we are probably some of the only white people in there. And the jukebox is just, it's Wheezy and it's Dre and lots of Pac, and it's just, but it's like the jukebox. It's very
Drake and
but it's very, it doesn't have deep dives. It's very like top charts now, right? Of everything,
top
right?
40.
And it's very, so it's, pool tables are full, shuffleboard is full, bar is full. We go in, everyone's wearing like Wranglers and boots, cowboy hats. All right, come in. We get a table, sit down, like, it's cool, like, this is great. Yeah, well, let's put some music in. Like, what do you want to play? Like, people like, just put in some Zach Brown, put in the thing. And I realized I put in $1, played 2 songs, and we sat there, got a drink. Like, I'm having a good time. I end up playing shuffleboard with some people. Like, I'm walking around, like, our songs aren't playing, and it's hard to get drinks. I'm like, all right, we should go. I'm like, all right, well, let's order a shot, get shots. On the way out, I put $5 in, and I just put fucking like Alan Jackson, fucking Zach Brown, just like over and over, and like all, like whatever the cheapest songs are that are super country. And we left, and then we went and got
George Jones,
George Strait, like we, like all the, whatever it was 25, whatever was 1 credit in the country. Dolly Parton, like whatever is 1 credit. Yep. Because you get 4 credits for $1, and most songs are 2 credits.
Right.
So whatever ones are. Yep. $5. Yep. Try to do the same song or the same band or the same person. Yep. Not a lot of variety. Went and got Mexican food. Came back to the house. We're all hanging out, watching TV or doing something. Smoke a blunt. I'm like, I think it just happened.
the series started.
They're like, what? I'm like, the riot. People are fucking losing their shit. Like, it's gonna be 45 minutes of fucking Zach Brown, Alan Jackson. Like, they're gonna lose their shit. I felt bad, but I felt so accomplished. Like, it was so good. Like, they have to unplug the fucking jukebox and plug it back in, and then they wipe everyone else's shit after mine, and it's been like an hour. So it'll be like $50 of shit you're wiping. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, there's gonna be a riot. You have to turn the shit way down for the next 45 minutes and have quiet bar time. Everybody get drunk and angry for 40 minutes.
I can't override this. The jukebox is supreme. Sorry. Either we unplug it. No, I had 10,000 songs in there after this. All right, well, we're keeping it in. That's what we get.
Stand, bud.
My experience with that was a bar that I frequented with my old job recently. Irish bar.
A bar I frequented with my old job.
An old Irish pub.
So your job was an old Irish pub, or your job
forced me
to go to?
It forced me to the old Irish pub after work. Yeah, every day.
I don't know. I don't know how stories are told, John.
And I'm going to tell you first the bartenders all loved it when I played this song.
All the bartenders.
Bartenders, well, they're Irish, so yeah, they're the bartenders. Oh, the
Oh, the
bartenders.
bartenders. Look at you. You're like, you've got 8 arms like an octopus. You're bartenders. Look at you. Suck me up, will ya?
They got a fun little giggle and knew it was me because every once in a while, when there was a lot of weird music playing, I would
don't play the song. Just tell me what it is.
I'm not going to play it.
Don't.
I'm not going to play it.
Okay.
I can't. No, it's a copyright infringement. We want this thing to go on. Rainbow Connection by the Muppets. And I would force it to go first because it's only 1 credit. Play 2 credits. It goes to the next song.
100%. And the thing is, it's great is that you don't understand is then you stayed there. Like, hey everybody, I like Kermit and the banjo.
Yeah, bartenders would be singing along.
Yeah. It was like the
Reaver and me.
The worst version of Coyote Ugly you'll ever see. Hey, remember the one where the fucking chicks dance at the bar in Vegas?
That was good.
Yeah. Not as good as the one where the fucking Brooklyn guys fucking sing to Kermit and a banjo. Jesus Christ, John. What's your major? I'm gonna don't stop. Don't try and fucking fix it with more words. You're not gonna. Let's go ahead and play some messages because it's about time we move on from your voice. Everybody wants to hear what the people have to say. Specifically, the dubs.
When the jukebox baby takes the floor around the old jukebox in the candy store.
Or apparently, Dub has lost his voice box.
Don't rock the jukebox.
I take it all back. He's in full force. We know exactly what he sounds like. Granted, I didn't picture him with a slide guitar, but it makes sense once you talk it out. You know what I mean?
I just want to say, hey, while y'all figuring it out, the soundabouts and the roundabouts, you know what I'm saying?
Roundabout.
Cadabout. I'm never sure. What's up, you guys? Tuesdays, two-sided. You know what it is. Central Standard Time right here on 10-sided cast. 10 Central. 3 a.m. across the pond and everything in between 3 to 5. Hey, it's our people. Hey, Dub. Hey, Mona. Hey, Adventure. Let's fly skis this. Julie, boom.
Shut up.
I see you, Tim.
Faith.
Oh, Jim.
Faith.
Kidding. Really, am I kidding, man?
Faith. Girl, I have a question to ask. You change your picture. You ride a horse? Giddy up, girl. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, fucking blue shadows on the trail. That's what I'm saying. Good on you.
Oh, wait. You said 3? We can't forget DJ Jazzy Jeff in the front.
Shut up. Oh.
This would have a dive bar fucking going. Can you picture that? Shake the room. That's wild. You believe he slapped Chris Rock?
Yeah. Sometimes parents just don't understand. I'm with you. I'm the rapper. John's the DJ.
Okay, but for number 3, I'm from Ohio, and this is what they play all the fucking time in Ohio. Hang on, fucking Sloopy. Sloopy, hang on.
Shut up.
Sloopy, hang on.
Has anyone, Mona, let me ask you this. You'll know, because, okay, yeah, it is stupid, but I love that fucking diner, fucking 50s bullshit. When they have the car shows, like, it's a bunch of old people, but they always have cocktails. They always have beers. So you can go get Hammer Town. And I promise you, oh, it's fun. It's good. Has anyone sampled like Hey Sloopy? Because I know Eminem has done a lot of fucking 60s shit, the classic rock. There's been fucking Jay-Z that did, like, there's a lot of samples, but it's because listen to the beat, just fucking the background, like take out the Hey Sloopy, just throw in the yeah. Come on. I don't know.
It's not Shane. It's I can't think of her name, but it's a blonde lady. But yeah, Shanae
People.
in the bars. But if I was gonna play 3 songs, it would be something like Modern
Yes.
Cowboy, Youth
Yeah.
Got Wild.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Here for the party, Gretchen Wilson, dude.
Fuck yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fox Lady, I'm with you on that. I almost put in and I didn't because I was like, maybe the people I'm with will give me shit. I almost did 18 in Life because it was like, oh, should I do Youth Kind of Wild? Like 18 in Life, that's my fucking jam. Because you know who Ricky was, right? He was a young boy. He lived a heart of stone. There damn survived. He worked his fingers to the bone. Yeah. I got to figure that out. I'm going to do a cover. It's going to be great.
Hi, Pete. I'm a huge Doors fan, and
okay.
Sometimes I'll go Rolling Stones or Zeppelin. I like to go Zeppelin, but
Yep.
We'll talk about that later.
Thus far.
But yeah, the Doors, like the organ solos and the weird. Bonnie Raitt is who you were quoting.
Ooh.
Give them something to talk
about.
I'm Bonnie Raitt, bitch. My he's out. Inappropriate. I shouldn't have said that.
Talk about bro. So far, let me just go on. Well, I don't mean to be the judge, jury, and executioner, but I will because that is my job. You're winning at jukebox conversations at this point. Mona is a good second, close second, but she's having some. It's specific to your bar. Foxy Lady, good smattering, but it's also specific to the bar. John L. Peacock is a beast who must be destroyed in the fields from whence he came. Should not be allowed in a bar. I also panic, as we've all learned, in said bar. I'm only meant for drinking, not for picking songs. Let's see what else the people have to say, John. Let's see what they got to say.
My 3 dive bar songs. I'm starting off with a bit of Smokey, living next door to Alice. Everyone loves joining into that one. Alice? Who the fuck is Alice? Then I'm going on Sweet Home Alabama. Yeah, the Skinner. Of course I am. And of course I'm finishing it up with, I was going to sing it.
Do it.
The Ace of Spades by Motorhead.
Ace of Spades! Ace of Spades!
Our songs. You're welcome.
A very, very polarizing. Julie. Thus far, we're going to go ahead and say that Mindfox is still winning the game of jukebox. You are a polarizing fucking patron, and I like that about you. I'm a big fan. Like, I'm just letting you know, just because Mind Fox wins doesn't mean I want to drink with anyone else any less. I'm here for all of it, but I just want you to know that his songs will pull people in. Thus far, y'all are pushing people out.
So, Jules is polarizing, as in like she's aligned with the two sides, the two polar opposites.
Fuck your couch, John. Don't try to pull everything in. There's not always a horse of a different color.
A town called Alice. Town called Alice.
How about here's a good one. Stay in the same vein. You can hoe down at Alice's. It's Steve Martin and the Deep Canyon Rangers. It's about a 7-minute banjo aficionado's dream. If you appreciate the banjo, I highly recommend looking into it. If you don't, please leave the bar now.
It's a nice night, you guys. Oh, hold on. Let me get this mountain. I'm just scooting by. Don't mind me. What's up, mamas? About to move this mountain out the way.
Okay,
I can bear.
now you're moving mountains. I'm just letting you know. John changed his shirt for this.
Chop down with the edge of my hand. Oh yeah.
Get out of my way, mountain. Get out of my god. Get out of my way.
I'm a boot child.
I'm a boot child. John, I appreciate your references. I appreciate you filling in where.
Great night, guys. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was just gonna move by this mountain. Stand up next to the mountain. Chop it down with the edge of my hand. Yeah. Stand up next to a mountain. Chop it down with the edge of my hand. Oh.
I don't normally condone tomfoolery and shenanigans, but when I do, they're for specific reasons, Sean. And I say specifically.
I literally enjoy that you are saying specifically.
Oh, 100%, John. If you would rate my specific recitation of the word specifically, how would you rate it?
Literally correct.
Nice, bud. I feel like thus far, Hooked on Phonics has worked for the majority of our show. My man, let's drink to that.
Let's drink to that. And cheers.
Bink, bink, bink.
Cow. They keep on coming. If we're going to get through them and have any conversation, you got to plow through them.
Yeah, I know, but then fucking figure shit out. Here's the deal. Don't play any more music, anyone out there, because John will yell at me about our fucking business daddy. So look at it. Look at him. He can't even fucking say things now. His mind is not working correct.
I mean, for real though, this message is specifically for Lightning Round Guy. I mean, we got you. It's getting nice and chill temperatures here in the desert.
Except it's 110 Thursday.
It's going to be 110 Thursday, so you probably want to wait a week. But
parka weather.
A couple weeks away, we're going to have beautiful temperatures. It's going to be getting into that winter season where we're in the 80s and 70s instead of the fucking 30s. Anyway,
20s.
we're going to be good to go.
Bro,
nights in the 50s. It's beautiful. You'll love it here. I don't know how much I could pay you. I don't know what your contract is with the two sides, but if you became the third wheel, you might have to negotiate that yourself.
There's a lot of work to be had, and I don't know.
Hey man, y'all talking about fucking the pay scale and where I live, where the world ends? Oh, now you fucking quiet like a bunch of church mice in a motherfucking convent. All right, as soon as we talk about money, y'all shut the fuck up. All right, yo. Oh shit, I see John's eyes. Yo, I'll be back. Y'all have a good time. I'll see you then. It's one credit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, say any day we're white.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
And I will always, I'll always love you. In the acapella room, I'll always love you. No, I can't really sing, you guys. What are we doing here? Is this a talent show or did I walk in the wrong exit? I'm sorry. I'm on the fence, Sean. I was trying to get through the line. I realized there wasn't a line. All right, did I make it? Is this America's Got Best Talents?
Safe. Y'all are safe. Y'all coming hot. Y'all coming right. Y'all are good.
You change my mind, hey Mona, when you came in love. Hey girl, what you want me to do to you? Let me tell you, baby, you my girl to the end, you my boo. Kelly Price got you, baby. Hey, baby, is even. When you come into my heartbreak hotel, you let me know what can I do. Hey, when you come into me. Fully grown, I'm cheating on you. You're cheating on me. Hey, this became like a concert. Oh.
Get some. Yeah. Hey,
Best dive bar song done by the seaside off of physical graffiti. Come on.
Okay. John, write that one down. I feel like Dub needs to be my phone a friend when I'm at the bar. Is it weird if I just call you just hammered drunk at 11 a.m., 2 p.m. Eastern, Sundays or Saturdays? Shh, quiet. It's fine.
Yeah, I know what's up.
That's my boy JT right there. That's fucking baby making music right there, John. I don't give a shit. You don't think it is? I promise you. Turn the lights out, light a candle, put JT fucking. Oh, you only have Netflix? Put on JT and the Tennessee Kids on. Put fucking. Actually, you know, the only thing that's coming to mind, like I see the album covers, but the only thing that's coming to mind, which is also the correct answer, is Digital Underground, Blood Sugar Sex Packets. Put that one on repeat. Baby making music. Yeah. You're welcome. That's from the two sides.
How are you not pumping abracadabra? Just asking.
I can't go down.
Abracadabra. John, that's a great song. Yeah, 100%. There's another one. It wasn't Abracadabra. It was fucking by the same band. And they did I want to say it was Abba Zaba. No, that was You My Only Friend. I'll figure it out. Baby making music, John. Baby making music. That's also Jesus Christ.
Come on, Pete. We all know that Barry White is the real baby making music. That man's voice can penetrate your soul and your home.
Holes will be penetrated with Barry White. John, take control. I need to take a break for a second.
Right, man, I was with this shorty. We had it on play, and just check it. On I can do it.
I don't know if you heard what I heard, but there was a little George Carlin, and this turn on the car radio. You know, you turn the dial to the different stations. It's like. This weekend on sports, we're going to talk about I love a parade. We'll always have some supper. But let's play a couple of those, see if it's you or if it's me. Might be me.
Someone needs to swap the batteries of Sleepy Wonder there. Sounds like he's glitching.
It's this one, Pete. It's this one.
I'm not sure what the question was, but the correct answer was definitely it's this one, Pete. It's this one. I try to tell him that every week, and he never listens. So good luck with that, Dub. Yeah. What's a want to dance with somebody? Seems to bring people together no matter what. It's pretty good thing for a bar, or especially a dive bar.
John, did you see the comedic gold that has been given to us in the last 3 messages, and you just sailed on by? Again,
that's not really my job. I want to stay in my lane.
Then stay in your lane now and let me fucking do this fucking goddamn segment. Another good song. Sail Away, John. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. You guys, super good. John, what the fuck? Yeah. Speed. Sleepy was on speed. That's awesome. Not Sleepy himself, but his doppelganger, his avatar. The thing is, you pay extra money for your avatar to get that fucking eye, baby. No, that's not it. But also, if there's nothing that you have taken away from this show, John, if there's nothing that you have found important, if there's nothing that I've said that you have pulled close to your heart, John, what I need you to take away from this is fucking go drink at a dive bar with fucking Dub.
He has the fucking best picks. Dub. At this point, you have now edged out Mindfox. Mindfox, you're good. Like, bro, I will drink with you in local fucking establishments any day of the week. But if I have to like be on tour, sorry. There's a rhyme and a reason to everything we do. It's like over the top where I'm a fucking truck driver and I fucking just fucking lift weights with my right arm. It's like there's because you know what I mean? Fair enough, you guys get it.
You turn your hat backwards, it's like a switch.
No, John, shut the fuck up. If you don't understand about the fucking over the top reference, you shouldn't be listening here. Tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your pro officer, but it's a fucking good joke. And fuck you. It's like a switch. Fuck you, John. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm back, baby.
Hey, are we shooting? We drinking?
Hey, bud. Hey. Guess who has ice?
Bum 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 bum.
That's right, folks.
Better one.
Oh, wait, that one. Nope, try again. Hold up. Yeah, but let's do it in fucking sequence. Ready?
Go.
3, 2, 1. Hey, John.
What?
Guess who has ice? That's right, motherfuckers. Fucking Poseidon has nothing on me because goddamn Titanic sank for a reason. It's the reason for the season. We're drinking cold ass cocktails.
Sorry.
I actively, like, part of me, like, I don't know how someone takes the joy out of.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, we're good. There you go. You got that.
I don't know how anyone takes the joy out of drinking, John. Like, it's one of those special moments that you have between yourself and the Lord. But you've taken that away from me, John. You've taken all the joy out of drinking. Like, oh, I'm going to do a shot. Things are going to be great. The Lord is my savior. I shall not want. All of these things are true. That's untrue, you guys. Fuck you and your fucking soundboard, John. I need you to get your goddamn. Look at me. No. Put your hands up. Put your fucking hands up. I will shoot you like a fucking police officer. No, I will. There you go. There it is. That's what I need. Folks, I don't know how it could help, but I need to defund the two-sided pod. What I need to do is to take the fucking ammunition out of John's hands, and I need to put it back in those of the people. Fuck you, John. Like, no, I'm not done yelling yet. I have things to yell about, and and now my fucking arm all hurt, and fucking I look down like a fucking beat. Put your fucking pipe down and look me in the eye. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. I will fucking shoot you in the face. Put your hands up. Perfect. Raise your glass. Get your glass. Get your fucking glass. Raise your glass. Put your hand up. It's adorable. It's fucking adorable. I don't. Everybody hold your fire. There's a beautiful dog in his arms. It's a beautiful pup. It's a gorgeous puppy. You guys, nobody try and tell the puppy he's beautiful and eat him. No, who wants to get eaten? I said don't eat the puppy. But lower your weapons. Also, raise your glasses.
Her hands up. Her hands up.
Don't bring her in as evil, John. Don't you bring this fucking puppy into your evil. You brought this shit yourself, and what I need from you is to fucking be a man about your shit. Hold true. Hold fast. Hold the line, John. Keep the fucking puppy out of it, yeah?
Yeah.
It's about goddamn time you take ownership of your shit. John! Perfect. John, it reminds me of one of the quotes. No, keep your hands up.
Oh shoot! That's why I had my hand down. She's
Keep your
shaking.
hand up. Keep your hand up. Keep your fucking hand up. Keep it up. Henry Kissinger once said in the first 400 chapters of his book, Diplomacy, that diplomacy is not what we think it is. Henceforth, doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and get the cliff notes and we're going to drink shots. John, keep your hands where I can see them. Raise your glass. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nope, up. Get your hand up. Fuck you. Cheers. Also,
and for those listening on the audio,
also, if you're a cop, you have to tell me. It's the law.
Get your hands up over and over again, and then you ask me if I'm a cop.
Well, the thing is, like, you would be way too. That's the key, right? You always like, hey man, you like stylish shoes? Look at my stylish shoes. I'm like, oh shit, yours are really stylish. And then, I mean, it's different. Okay, hey,
Donnie Brasco. That was Donnie Brasco, right?
Right. Yeah. No, that is exactly Donnie Brasco. It was, hey, The Departed. We also do police work according to Departed.
Do you like sneezing 3 times? I like sneezing 3 times. And Nicholson was like,
right.
Yeah, this guy's good.
Right. We also do anything. We do a lot of cases related to Ray Liotta movies. A lot of Ray Liotta investigation based investigations happening.
Come with me now. I trust this person. Yeah. Okay.
Keep stirring the sauce. There's helicopters in the sky. Fuck. A lot of that.
I'm on cocaine. I think that's it.
Right. Oh, the Lufthansa heist was real fucking great for us until it wasn't. You think we don't have fun, John? You think that we're all fucking willy-nilly? I'm not going to go. I will say we will have to submit that for a Golden Globe, an Emmy, a NAFTA, a Kid's Choice. I don't know. If there's any way that John can go on stage and get slimed, is what I'm looking for. No, stop doing that. Show me your hands. Stop doing that.
No, I can't. I'll show you one.
You're doing stupid. No, you're doing stupid things and I don't like it. Like, okay, mute up and then I'll play some messages. All right, because we're.
There you go.
The thing is, folks, I have very little time to talk freely. And these moments when my captor leaves me, locks the door, walks up the stairs to the cellar, and I'm left alone with my thoughts. Thoughts to think, thoughts to speak, thoughts to play messages. Anyway, if you can hear this, send help. That's what they say.
Yo, what's up, John? Motherfucking boy Pete. Don't forget the motherfucking heat. You know what I mean? In the building. I see the fabulous Julie Prunes out there. You know what I mean? Shout out off top. But yo, shout out to
my
the
man sleeps.
Ultimate baby making album for me was The Evolution of Rapid Dick. I had it on replay.
So good.
All night long. And also
so good.
Just the whole Bob Marley discography.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
The best of. That's a good one.
I never even knew you could
like them vibes was like that on for the Bob Marley shit. But
Ridiculous.
yeah, Shorty was like, hey,
So good. No, that was a good one. The one that, because it was like 90s, so it was very like poppy, weird. Toad the Wet Sprocket was very folky, guitar-y. It was like what was the fucking Roses, something Roses, the Jacob Dylan, Wallflowers. I was like something Roses, Wallflowers. That, like the Three Marlenas, the thing, and the like, oh, here's a shh, quiet. There's gonna be a guitar solo and a harmony here. Shh. Of course the lights are off. Things are fine. Don't worry about it. Yikes. Dub, you do not need a new drug. You definitely don't. What you need is a little more two-sided. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's right. You can freebase these motherfuckers. 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Sandwich time if you're across the pond on Wednesdays. That's right. We don't believe in intravenous, but we do believe in podcasting. Folks, we are the two-sided. If you can't catch us live on the Tuesdays, you can catch us anywhere that we have the socials. That's not anywhere special, but our handle is at Two-Sided Pod, all lowercase, all one word, no underscores. You're welcome for listening. That's not a real song. We won't even comment on that. No one thinks Dub's a real person.
Oh no, obviously we've talked about this already. Come on. Anyone is anyone.
That's great. That's great. Dub, man, I'm telling you, I want to, like, now I'm going to go, like, I know for a fact I'm going to go to a bar with Mindfox. I know for a fact, like, that's not if, it's when.
Right.
And I kind of wanted, I'm kind of thinking, John, because I know for a fact you're coming out for Christmas, you're coming out to go to Mexico. I know for a fact you could probably come out a day earlier and we could go to Globe and have enchiladas and pick up the foxes on the way.
Superior.
Yeah. Superior, Globe. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm saying superior enchiladas.
Saying there's alien beef jerky.
There's the smallest museum in the world.
I'm pretty sure the hills have eyes over there too. I don't know. So
they may or may not have sued Hollywood. Yeah.
All these things are possible, John. All these things are possible.
We ain't got nothing else, brother. And I gotta go see a man about a dog. You know what I mean?
No, what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Yep. Yes. The answer, John, is yes. And what can I do to support you? Yes. And what can I do? No, doesn't matter, John. I'm taking the yes and way too close
Andy.
to the heart. Yeah, I'm just. Turns out, I was like, hold on, you need to take hostages. Yes, and should I also be armed?
No.
Like, those are. It was not.
Is this Cadillac Man? Is this Dog Day Afternoon? Is this Die Hard?
This is not the improv I signed up for. Yippee-ki-yay.
Just stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me.
You're good.
All Attica. Right. Attica.
Here's the deal, John. One day we're going to get enough money to get you a soundboard that works correctly. And if I have to rob a bank to do so, I'm going to do it.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are the Two-Sided Pod. We're here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Sandwich Time on Wednesdays if you happen to be across the pond. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not discriminate. We do not perpetrate, but we are willing to fornicate. Tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your parole officer. We'll be here next week. Ain't that right, John?
Yeah, that's right.
Swear to God, we got to get you a better soundboard. New lease on life, bud. All right, motherfucker. I love you, bud.
Love
Hope
you, brother.
you're good. I'll talk to you soon.
Ciao.
Ciao, bad.